Penguin, bitch.
Man, I'm so excited for the next game we're going to stream after Lain.
What
Closest
is
thing.
it?
It's the closest thing we got to a Twin Peaks game. It's called Deadly Premonition.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I keep forgetting.
It's not exactly Twin Peaks, but it's like it does the thing that like Persona 4 and Gravity Falls does, but like the Twin Peaks influence are much stronger because it's a somewhat grounded detective survival horror game.
Hell yeah.
It's also an open world game, and by open world game I mean open town game. So you get to like fully explore the town and meet people and stuff. Also, your main character is probably endoglycemic because you have to constantly eat or else you die.
Oh man.
That's because the lead developer of the games is endoglycemic, and so that's basically.
Like, hell yeah! I'm gonna make this guy just like me.
Well, the thing is, he just assumed that's how everyone was like. He didn't know that that was a thing that he had when he made the game, and so whatever game
Holy
he
shit,
makes.
So he had just been living his entire life like this?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
It's kind of like
his mom just like, yeah.
Well, a lot of medical conditions. Hey, Turtle, good to see you. A lot of medical and mental conditions in Japan are not disclosed. Like it's like kids just gotta buckle down and bear it. They don't go to the hospital unless they're like visibly strongly ill, you know.
Well, yeah, that's just like me in my life.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like if I like if you wrote a story before finding out you were gay, you wouldn't take the time to specify that you were gay. All your characters would just be gay because you're like, that's just how people are, right? You know.
Okay.
Or like how.
But no, what I'm thinking is like, so he just had a constant source of food, luckily.
Yeah, you just snack all the time and never gain any weight.
And just didn't understand that other people did not do that. I guess it's a good thing that he lived a decent enough life that he already had, he always had that provided, you know?
I'm sure that he'd recognize it, but like, let's say you're a girl at school who just ate all the time, right? But you never gained any weight because your body literally needs that food as fuel constantly, like if you're endoglycemic.
Kenny, come on, dear.
You wouldn't... You probably upset people more than people would be curious. So you'd learn to keep that shit to yourself. Like all these girls struggling to lose weight by starving themselves, and all of a sudden you just... every time they see you, you got a fucking Snickers bar in your hand. Like, you wouldn't talk about that shit. You keep it to yourself. But yeah, so Swery, the creator of Deadly Premonition, and he has this condition, and that condition then spreads to all of his characters. How you doing, Turtle? Good to see you, man. Sorry for the late response. I was just explaining the condition of a certain Japanese game dev I like. They call it Lain because cars, I think. Man, you could not be more off the mark. I don't even think Lain has any cars. No, there is that. Yeah, there is that scene with those guys. God, I love those visors those guys wear because they need to be able to see into the wired while they're out, like, having gunfights and shit and doing creepy Secret Service shit.
I remember it being super hilarious to me the first time I saw it.
Yeah, I thought it was super silly. I'm like, what are those for? And it's like, well, it's because the internet is layered on top of the world. You need to be able to see into it. It's like, I can't imagine living in the world of Cyberpunk and not being a runner, or not having a scanner, like, attached, so that you can look into the net. Because, fuck. That's gotta be rough, because, like, David never uses, like, hardly ever uses that shit, and it's like, David, it lets you see through walls. It lets you see anyone who's connected to the network, which is literally everyone within this area, because it's all local area access. But it's good to see you, Ghost. I hope you're doing well, man. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda ass. Alright. Barking from the dog. Smog. And Mama cooked no breakfast.
Dog.
Hello, everybody. Today we are playing Lain. During the last episode. Basically, this is a game. This is an adaptation of a... see if I can get this right. PS1 visual novel that is less of a visual novel and more of a detective database simulator where you look through files and kind of try to understand the story that way. Rather than the story being laid out in a linear order, you look at different media from the world of Lain and try to understand what exactly happened here. We've currently gone through the diaries. We went through the diary of Lain's therapist and teacher, but we've not finished going through the diary of Lain. Diary of Lain. Dun-dun. Isn't that a fucking... No, Diary of Jane. That's the Breaking Benjamin song. I guess we know the name of the next stream if it happens. Diary of Lain. You're doing good? That's good to hear, man. I'm sorry I didn't hang out much with VC today. I was just... I'll be honest, I've resubbed to 14, and I've decided, fuck it. If I stream 14 in the future, it'll be whatever expansion I'm tackling at the time. Mainly because I can't expect people to catch up to me. I think that's absurd. So I'd rather just pull people from in-game who have already made it that far. So I should probably let the Soup crew know that we're just pushing it. It's not like WoW where you can reasonably catch up. 14's very much you play the game at the game's pace.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get these streaming avatars going. And then we can go ahead and get ourselves started. I'm sure you guys feel sad and empty when you're not able to see your little dudes bouncing around the screen. I know I would. My wallpaper's on that ending shot from Solanin that I like so much.
That's a good one.
I love making wallpapers not like Google, like Googling a thing I like and then getting a wallpaper if it's cool and all. Turtle, I love that you're a little monkey man. I shake you around. Alright. I just love getting wallpapers organically. But yeah, the game has been completely adapted from the PS1 to the internet browser, which is why it looks like this. We're using this Lain Core playlist as background music, which I've actually had a few songs from it stuck in my head, so I definitely need to find some of them on Spotify or whatever.
フリーウェアの AI ソフトにビデオからのサンプリングした声をもとにトーキングエンジンを改良してお父さんの口癖を入れ音声発生できるようにした。ひたすらセリフを入力したら結構話せるようになった。キーワードごとに乱数をつけてオートリンクしたらちょっと不思議な感じ。ロボットみたいな声でレイン楽しいかいなんて話しかけてくる。なんだか自分でもバカバカしいなと思うけど嬉しい。今度は思考ルーティンをつけてあげよう。
Her only escape is her computer. She's just like me for real. Revealed LDA. Moving on. So we're just going through all the Lain diary entries.
娘がお父さんを育てるなんてなんだかおかしいよね。でもお父さんがそばにいるみたいで少し嬉しい。
I'm going to start reading out loud because I feel like I like to have my streams be a second screen experience. A second scream experience. I like to have my streams be a second screen experience if possible, so.
お父さんに日本語辞書をつけた。ちょっと硬い感じがお父さんっぽい？音声とテキストだけじゃ寂しいんで、ビデオからキャプチャーしてお父さんが画面で喋るようにした。やっぱりありものの素材じゃ限界がある。思考ルーティンは進化できるようにプログラムしてあるから、ネットで学習させてフィードバックしている。ネットで勉強させているから、エッチな言葉は私よりも詳しい。お父さんのエッチ。
Hey, if we ever get functioning AI, similar to raising a child, if we ever get real AI, do not connect it to the internet. Holy shit. It's just gonna get red pilled and learn to love Hitler. It happens every time.
認識で大まかな形で代表的な形のものは認識できるようになった。お父さんに目ができたんだね。レインはちゃんと見える？ファイルサイズが巨大になったので、LAN で分散型にした。
Again, that's one of the things, I think that's the sign of good sci-fi, is when they take the limitations into account.
Yeah, that's true. Especially in this, because it's like,
90s
it's supposed
technology.
to be super limited, but like, completely futuristic too.
Yeah, it's that what if we created the net from, like, what if we created the Matrix in the 90s? If real AI exists, do not give it internet access. Be a responsible parent. And exactly, yeah. It's like whenever I hear like, "Oh, my kid's playing with his iPad," I'm like, "Oh, so you're a bad parent."
You're a bad parent.
Do you know how hard it is to hold that shit back at work? Like Amber is like lamenting the state of her child, and I think she's doing a very good job. But whenever she talks about her kid, it's like, oh, he swears at me all the time and he's always on the internet, and I'm like, get him off there.
やっぱり 3D レンダリングしてお父さんのモデルを作ることにした。再生時にバッファが足りなくなって時々フリーズするけど、だんだん生きてるような雰囲気になってきて嬉しい。お父さんが買ってくれた PC にお父さんの命を吹き込んであげる。この PC はお父さんなんだ。これでいつも一緒にいられるね。お父さんも嬉しい？そうだ。お母さんに見せたらびっくりするかな。でももっとお父さんらしく作ってからあげよう。お母さんがお酒を飲まないように叱ってもらおうかな。
Lain, this is a terrible plan. But you're like,
goodness, Penny.
You're like a 12-year-old girl, so you don't know, you can't know that.
No, I'm not the parent.
Penny's cute. Just let her do what she wants.
3D モデラーのレンダリングの速度を上げるために CPU をマルチプロセッサーからさらに4機増設した。レンダリングエンジンのメモリーも12ギガに増やしてバスをほとんど通過しないで演算できるようにした。でもやっぱり所詮 CG だと限界かな。作り込めば作り込むだけ嘘っぽくなる。なんだかプロトタイプの方がお父さんらしかったかな。
Well, yeah, because as you increase in complexity, you need to use processing power, which is going to cost you speed. It's just, like, the more he becomes like your dad, the longer the response is going to be. There's a really good movie about this concept. I don't remember what it's called, though. It's an animated film. And then by animated, I mean it's all stick figures, but, like, the concepts are really strong. Man, I need to watch her. I wonder if her holds up today. Knowing what we know now.
It's alright.
Okay.
There's a different one that I'd be way more interested in showing you.
Oh yeah?
Yes. I can't remember what it's called though. I'd have to look it up.
That's fair.
It has Ryan Gosling in it.
Okay, hold on. Ryan Gosling, AI girlfriend.
She's not AI.
Oh, okay.
She's like a doll. She's like a mannequin.
Lars and the real girl?
Yeah.
That, oh my god, he looks like such a creepy dork.
He is. It is so good, and we have to watch it together.
That looks great.
It's super sweet.
Yeah. I think Blade Runner. I always think of Blade Runner when that comes up.
お母さんにお父さんを見せてあげた。すごい怖い顔して私を見て、何も言わずに部屋から出て行った。私が嫌味で作ったと思ったのかもしれない。お母さんの気持ちをもう少し考えればよかったかな。ごめんなさい、お母さん。でも、お母さんはお父さんのこと嫌いなの？レインはお母さんのこと大好きだよ。でも、レインはお父さんのことも好きだから。お父さんに会いたいだけ。
It's so sad.
It is. She just misses her dad. But I get it. I think her mom knows exactly what's going on.
MIT のファクトリーでロボットの研究をしている学生と話をした。今の私のレベルでもそれなりのものができるかもしれない。これでお父さんをブラウン管から出してあげられるかも。と言っても、データが巨大すぎるんでケーブル付きになっちゃうかもしれないけど、そうしたら昔みたいにお父さんに抱きしめてもらえる。お父さんをもっと感じることができる。
Making my fucking skin crawl, man. Because all I'm thinking about is, I'm thinking about Ghost in the Shell 2. Where, like, they're looking for that guy in that, the guy in that mansion, and they turn him around and he just splays open.
Yep.
Yeah, I love
プロ
that
トコ
part.
ル7対応のアクセラ
I
レー
want
ター
an
が欲し
accelerator
い。
that'll work in
誰か持ってない？
conjunction with Protocol 7. Do you
立
have
花
any
の
of
研
that?
究所の友
I'll ask
達に
someone
聞い
who's
て
a
みよ
friend
う。
of Mr. Tachibana. Mr. Tachibana, where Oh, that's the fucking guy who gave her therapist.
Yeah. That's been making her all fucking crazy.
お金に弱いんだよみんな。その方が私は助かるけど、企業秘密をそんなに簡単に知らない人に渡してしまうなんて。でも私に会ったらどんな顔をするかな。もうそんなことにも興味はないわ。今はお父さんのことだけ。
That's so sad.
For real.
Where is her dad? He just left?
Yeah, he just left. That's a torso.
人工の関節ってすごく高い。人工の筋肉も驚くほど高い。と言っても、お金を実際払うわけでもないからいいんだけど、やっぱり頭は作るのに苦労しそう。とりあえず上半身を作ろう。電圧を確保するにはバッテリーも必要だし、ケーブルもいっぱい買わなくっちゃ。
Can they actually do this shit in the Lain universe?
No, but it's a little jump they're doing. There really wasn't any cybernetics at all in the old one because the wired would interface directly with our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was the idea, is it's like, yeah, the internet exists, but to truly become part of the wired, you gotta merge your mind with it as well and let your brain act as processing power effectively. The more processing power you have, the more power you have in the wired, leading people who have completely fallen to the wired to build larger and larger, more absurd PC rigs. Lain had no brain to use as processing power because she was literally birthed from the wired. She's an illusion that everyone sees. So her setup got fucking crazy.
胸の中に発電機を入れて、お父さんが自活できるようにした。ゆっくりでも動かせるように各関節にモーターをつけてあるから、発熱がすごくて本物のお父さんみたいに優しくてあったかい。ちょっと疲れたから甘えてみた。まるで赤ん坊のようにお父さんの胸にしがみついた。
Alright, Lain's becoming Frankenstein. That's awesome.
That is so great.
I'm so happy for her. How did Frankenstein end? It's a bit embarrassing, but when I'm holding onto the warm chest of a man, there's something that makes me feel very good. I had that touch. Okay.
What the fuck?
You're all over my body. I've never done this with my real dad. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is really fucked.
Right?
抱かれて声を聞いていると本当に男の人に抱かれている気がしてきた。体の奥が熱くなって自分が興奮しているのが分かった。お父さんに抱かれているからなのか、それとも違う人を想像しているのか、分からない。でもこうしていると気持ちがいい。本当はお父さんにこうしてもらいたかった。ただ私を守ってくれる人が欲しかっただけなのかも。
Yeah, we're getting into some Freudian shit here. God damn it. I think that's what she's having trouble with, is understanding those feelings. Penny, are you stuck in here? Penny, are you trapped?
I did. She's being annoying.
Did you just stick Penny in here?
Yeah, she's being annoying.
Fair enough. Alrighty, we're moving to the next one. Jesus Christ. Oh, interesting.
私ってやっぱり異常なんだ。瞳子さんのことなんて批判する資格なんてない。
Screw that. She's starting to get it. Even though I wish it wasn't because of this. That's... Ooh.
I'm guessing it's a complete lack of sexual education, and then someone exploring shit on their own is going to have to come to, like, especially through this means of trying to Frankenstein her dad back to life, like having to handle the naked body of a cyborg man, of an android. will inevitably lead to such feelings, and especially it being tied to her dad is like gonna lead her to asking that question. Now,
she's basically been the only person that's been nice to her.
Yeah. The only positive figure in her life is a male. Naturally, it's going to lead to those kinds of feelings. It's very Freudian, but as long as she comes to the correct conclusion, which most people do, I have to add. Like, a lot of people have that experience. I never did, but a lot of people do. And they come to the conclusion, no, I don't want to screw my parental figure. I just want to be loved. And love is tied to sexuality. And those things are, separated then. You take the time to separate those things so it's not weird. And you don't end up like the villain from Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was such a freak.
Yeah. That is the fastest a villain has gone from kinda scary and cool to really scary and not cool at all. Freud, we're gonna find wherever you are in hell right now, for real.
Yes.
Makes me happy that he got dunked on so much by 22 in Soul. We watched the Pixar movie Soul last night, which is my favorite Pixar movie. And there's this little girl in the afterlife who was learning from Freud and a bunch of other like famous people in the past. And like she just fucks with them, and it's great. Are you, Lincoln, are you upset about the penny? Like, no, not at all. It's an honor. They put Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill. Hey, Andrew Jackson!
Yeah.
He gets so fucking mad.
お父さんは両腕と胴体まで完成。
abdomen.
腰までつけたかったけど、さすがに大きくなって部屋に置いておけなくなった。またお母さんを悲しませるのは嫌だし、お父さんの住む家をどこかに見つけなきゃ。せっかく会えたのにまた別居なんて悲しいけど、どこに家を買う？お金はあっても子供が家を買うなんてできないし、やっぱり空き家を探すしかない。
Andrew Jackson is a U.S. president, famous for being a murdering psychopath. Anyone he disagreed with in Congress, he would challenge to pistol duels and oftentimes win. He's responsible for the Trail of Tears, which was a Indian relocation act that like genocided entire nations of Native Americans. It's fucked. He's an evil bastard.
Super fucked.
He's probably one of the more villainous presidents. He's like evil Teddy Roosevelt.
Why is he still on that?
That's a good question.
Do you want to change it?
Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, oh man, this guy gets the 20. This piece of shit gets the 20. I guess that's one of the goals you have.
Didn't Columbus's statue get torn down kind of recently? Like,
yeah. It's this
why isn't that happening?
It's this interesting idea where it's part of our history, yes, but it's also like the mark of very evil person wanting to leave on the world. That's why every single time we get a new president, they're like, let's destroy the previous healthcare system because that's our biggest flaw. And every single time a president tries to reintroduce a new healthcare system, because they're trying to basically be the person who solves it and leave their mark permanently on the country, so that in the future none can take that away. Jackson lives on as the president on the $20 bill because that's what he wanted. He wanted to live forever in that way. Yeah, one of our most despicable bastards of presidents. He's in the company of Washington, the dude the commander-in-chief who won the war that gave us our country. He's in the company of Ben Franklin, somebody who wasn't even a president, just a really smart and cool guy who did a bunch of really awesome shit for our nation. Just a Renaissance man, you know? And fucking Lincoln, the guy who started the long, still not quite done process of freeing black people from the horrible oppression our country put them through. And there's Jackson on the 20, who's just like, what did he do? He killed a bunch of Indians and a bunch of other people. He's just kind of a murdering asshole. Yeah, it's like, and it's this interesting thing. It's like, should we do damage to our, I feel like removing Jackson from the 20 would do more good than harm, aside from the natural economic hit we would take. Because we'd have to make new 20s, right? Maybe we should make, when we make new 20s...
Well, we're doing that with the pennies right now.
Yeah, but there's a difference between removing pennies and removing a $20 bill. I think we should just stop putting him on there. Leave the fucking spot blank until we find someone. Or put fucking MLK on there.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Or we could do something for the surviving nations that were hurt by this motherfucker. And ask who they want to be put on there. Now, if they say Goku, we can't say no.
That'd be great.
But yeah, ask Mexican Americans who they want to have on the 20. They're gonna say Goku. They're gonna fucking say Goku. But
and we'd all be cheering.
The Indians, I'm not entirely sure, and it depends on which nations you ask, because they might do the stupid thing and ask someone whose nation had nothing to do with the Trail of Tears. But like, at the same time, if it's just blank, people will ask the question, "Hey, where'd the guy where'd Mr. 20 go?" Oh, Mr. 20 was a murdering bastard, so we took him off the bill.
Yeah.
Goku deserves the spot.
He's a hero.
閉鎖された工場でいいところが見つかった。家からもそんなに遠くないし、人もあんまり近寄らないみたいだし、明日にでもお父さんをそこに移そう。でも、ホストまで含めると相当重たいし、どうやって運ぼう。あんなに大きいものを運んだら見つかっちゃうし、電源と専用線はダメだ。誰かを代理人に立てて工事をさせなくっちゃ。
Man, ever since your friend left Lain, it's all been going downhill for you.
It really has.
He's gonna send you an email like, "Hi Lain, what are you up to?"
I wish that they would have been able to talk before all that happened.
Right, I gotta pee real quick. So I'm just gonna throw on the standby spot and you can talk to Ghost.
Go, piss boy. Why do I have to talk to Ghost? What's he got to say anyway? Goku does deserve the spot, actually. I'd vote for him. Goku for president. 2027.
I'm back. Yeah, I was thinking about it while I was pissing. I think for someone like me, I can look at the Andrew Jackson thing and understand what it means. It's the same thing as like Columbus Day or any other, or like Confederate War statues. And it's that our country was built upon the bodies, the country that we live in was built upon the bodies of the innocent. The nation we live in was built off of an invasion of people who didn't deserve it. And I think acknowledging that's very important. And so having the Jackson on the 20 for me is a reminder that what we have now only exists because we took it from someone else. You know, our country took it from someone else. Now, I don't have any guilt for that, but I understand that that's why I get to enjoy the things I enjoy. Even like I guess it's the idea of like, the reason I get to live in a house at all, you know, my own apartment, is because, or anything good that's about my life only exists because 100 plus years ago, my ancestors took it from someone else, you know? But to someone else, like let's say one of my great-grandmother who is Cherokee, she would look at it and see something very different. Maybe even a warning or a threat that, hey, this is the guy that fucked your people up, and he's still here, and he's still watching, and he's remembered and honored by being on this legal tender, letting you know that the country that did that to you is the same country that exists now. So if you ever step out of line, you know,
And you have to see him every day.
And you have to see him every day. Seeing your abuser, your oppressor every day. That's how they would see that. And how maybe other minority groups in civil maybe see as normal, you know. However, at the same time, and while I can take comfort that I see it that way, another white person, or even a child who doesn't understand, would look at Andrew Jackson on the bill and see him one of these like actual heroes, and just assume that they're heroic, or even misinform others that they are, you know? So it's like, do we take away the opportunity to self-reflect, to criticize, because we know there are people who will not? Or do we leave it there so that people will self-reflect, will self-criticize, and will understand where they came from? However, in such a way it oppresses others. I do think changing it's probably for the best. Same thing goes for those Confederate war statues. Like, that's been a...
You know what? At the end of the day, Lincoln was on the penny and he was in the Batman cave, and that's what matters.
Yeah, he's on the penny and he's on the $5 bill. No, I had a nightmare last night, actually, about this. I had a
About the
nightmare.
Batman cave?
No, I had a nightmare that Trump rolled out a bunch of new pennies with himself on them right after we got rid of pennies, and I'm like, no! Fuck! Now they're orange like me, you know?
Oh my god. No one would use them. Just leave them.
We don't use pennies anyway, so yeah, it'd be an economic disaster.
I used some pennies today.
The day the construction was finished in the building. Hold on, what the fuck? Wait, let me back that up. The day construction was finished in the building was handed over to me. I wonder what he thought about not being his client directly at all. Moreover, since it was a bit of a big effort, I wonder if that made it seem all the more suspicious. I decided to keep an eye on his actions for a while. It would be dangerous for father to be exposed. So she's now got an entire building for this experiment she's doing. LDA 200, here we go. Oh my god, that is metal as fuck, dude. Your dad wasn't that big. This is my dad. That's Broly from Dragon Ball. What are you doing? They took dad to his home. As a tape media, because hard disks are heavy, but decoding them will take time. No solid tape drive. I took dad's legs and arm over little by little in the meantime. I don't think I did so badly. Luckily, Mom got drunk and fell asleep. It'll be difficult to get to the dad from now on, though.
How the hell is she gonna put them all back together? Like, did she...
Is she gonna create Cell? Like, is she just gonna become Dr. Gero from Dragon Ball Z and just create the apocalypse? You are Lain and so am I. Hi TJ, it's good to see you. You are Lain and so am I. Put your nerdy hand in mine. Hey world, check me out. Yeah, I'm just Lain. Good to see you, man. Yeah, this is her building her dad. This is building my grandpa. I wanted to attach dad's legs, but working on the lower body was difficult because you don't understand that part. It's creepy. Lain, all of this is creepy. I wouldn't mind if dad only had an upper body. I can't remove these cables. Frankenstein thought making monsters. It's creepy that dad doesn't have a head. I put an empty artificial head on him for the time being. He's able to talk, but poorly, and watching the expression on his face as he tries to enunciate seems phony to me. This isn't dad. I failed. But what can I do? In this situation, the best thing you can do is treat it like an individual, treat it like a child, and treat it properly, you know? Like, you're not going
Maybe stop trying to make it your dad?
Yeah,
and,
let it be its own person.
Yeah.
Then it can understand! Make mom stop drinking. Was the only part of dad's body that I cared about his upper body? Maybe I didn't even acknowledge his body. That's probably more healthy. In my mind, dad was always bigger than me. Yeah, but he's not that big. I don't think he's that huge.
No, he's a normal-sized little guy.
Yeah, she's just making a fucking space marine.
Well, yeah, because all of his innards are made out of...
computer parts,
tubes
yeah,
and shit.
tubes and shit. It's impressive.
Today I walked past a girl I knew in 7th grade, but
she didn't seem to notice me. We hadn't talked much in school, so I didn't mind that she didn't see me. When I saw her school uniform, I was jealous. I don't think anyone remembers me anymore. He is that huge, actually. Was her dad Armstrong? Her dad was just really swole. We didn't see him, like, but twice. Lain built her dad... Lain built her dad in a cave! With a box of scraps! Can he run Undertale, though? Mom seemed sad when she went to the store to pick it up. You had trouble buying it for me, after all. Tony Stark built this in a cave! With a box of scraps! I like it when Jeff Bridges yells. He sounds so silly. Let iron fill your hand, you son of a bitch! My favorite Rooster Cogborn. Fill your hand, you son of a bitch, is when he pulls out the two pistols. You would have to overclock him, but yeah, you could. My heart's beating so fast, and I'm like, yeah, Dad, let me beat Undyne real quick.
クラスメートだった子にメールをして私のことを聞いてみた。結局私が私って認識されたのはこのちっちゃな体だけなのかな。だって私なんて個性的じゃないし印象に残らないから私のことなんて誰も覚えてない。なんかお父さんを作っていると自分の体がバカバカしく感じる。私が私であるのに私の思考ルーティンがあればいいんじゃないか。だってもう私は現実世界との接点を必要としてないしご飯を食べないと死んじゃう私よりお父さんの方が合理的だ。お父さんは私よりも進化している。
Okay, question for the chat and for Vea. If Lain got with Shinji, would it be the best thing ever or the worst thing ever? Because, like, we all want a Jesse and Jane situation, but, like, that didn't go well. My Monica Fumo arrives tomorrow. She's gonna arrive early just to freak you out. Yeah, I think that'd be the worst thing ever. Because, like, we know, like, Mari would probably be the best girl for Shinji. By the way, I gotta ask, TJ, you said that you watched 3.33. Did you watch the 4th movie? Because it's the most important one. 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time. If you haven't seen that one, let me know. I'll get it for you. Yeah, it's the best one, so... Anyway. Yeah, not a good pairing? Alright. Okay, you did? Good. Yeah, Mari and Shinji. Like, I think we need someone who, like... Well, you know, you need a...
Somebody sweet but certain of themselves, you know?
Yeah, everyone agrees that it's the worst thing ever. Okay, I was on the fence, but I agree with you guys.
I mean, I'm sure they could be friends.
Totally. Dad was having some trouble. I noticed that he was starting to move around on his own. Could it be that he's trying to see me? I'll always keep an eye on you, Dad. I'm connected to you. Yep, no comments on that. That's just terrifying. The idea that he's starting to move around.
He's got shit to do.
Is Dad really Dad? Is he the dad that loves me more than anyone else? We got it when we finish MGS. When we finish MGSV, Vea, which is I think 2 games from now. From where you left off with 3. We need to. I'll need to show you the Playthru Drives video we made on that game because he talks quite a bit about the idea of creating synthetic people. The idea that trying to imprint the personality of one person onto another is like a nightmarish thing to do that wouldn't work. Or the idea to try to create a synthetic person using AI from scratch, which is a big part of Peace Walker actually, which is the next Metal Gear game we'll be playing. is just horrifying, and it's like one of the worst things you can do. There's this real-life doctor who's a doctor of AI, and he's attempting, his eventual goal is to bring his father back to life. His father was a man who died in the 60s, lived through World War I and II, lived through World War II, and the son, like, knew him very well. They were very close, I don't doubt that, but, like, we don't even know ourselves that well, and that's what Lain's kind of going through right now, is the idea that she doesn't understand her dad as well as she thought. So, like, can you imagine trying to recreate a person just from memory? It's nightmarish. The best clone of Big Boss did not even share his DNA. I disagree.
It's like trying to draw anything from memory. Have you ever tried to draw like a realistic animal from memory?
No, actually, I haven't.
It's weird.
Okay, I'll have to try it sometime. Try and draw Opie sometime and see how that turns out. Like Venom. We talking Venom, or are we talking Lain? Who are we talking? Because, like, for me, Solid is the best clone of Big Boss because he was nothing like him, personality speaking, in the end. Alrighty, next chapter. God, I'm Venom. Okay, I don't think he's the best clone of Big Boss. I think he's a nightmarish. Like, I think his condition is horrible and sad.
What's wrong with him?
Venom... It's a spoiler, but basically... I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't know, maybe spoiling it will make it better for you, because, like, I didn't learn until the end of the game, and I hated it when I learned. But basically, Venom is somebody... Which one is the most like Big Boss? Well, I would say Solidus is the most like Big Boss. Because he was the schemer, you know? Like, Liquid was a child who just kind of lashed out. Solid was like a genuinely good person who kind of just lived as original Snake before he became Big Boss for the rest of his life. And Solidus was the one who was doing the Big Boss shit, like doing horribly evil shit for a genuinely noble cause. Whereas Venom was a soldier till the day he died. He never became an individual who changed the world for the better like Solid and Lain both did. But Venom was somebody who had a personality forcibly imprinted upon himself. Basically, Venom is a random guy who had most of his body and mind destroyed during a helicopter crash, and then was forced to play the part of another person in order to basically serve as a scapegoat for that person. He was reconstructed facially and bodily to be this man. His memory was lost, destroyed in the crash, and so now he has to live in this other person, and he is kind of like... He's not brain dead, he's still intelligent, but they tried to give him all of his memories by telling him about it. They didn't, like, actually implant them into his mind with cybernetics, because it's the 80s. They don't have that technology yet. But they can at least reconstruct him and then tell him who he is. And now he has to play the role of this man because he knows no other way. He knows no other self other than the self that he was given. It's very fucked. He isn't a random guy. He was one of Big Boss's personal team members. He was the medic. He was the best medic they had.
And they did that to him because?
Because the guy who he's being forced to be needed to get away. So that the plan he wanted to create came to fruition. It's very cult-like. The personal military of Big Boss and what he's trying to achieve is something that the medic believed in very strongly. And so there is this kind of comfort in the idea that the medic would have just allowed it if given the choice, because he loved Big Boss and believed in what he was trying to achieve. However, he was never given that choice. They needed a body double, a decoy. But yeah, it's nightmarish and very sad. Not to mention...
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, that poor guy.
Not to mention there are certain parts of his original personality that manifest in a way that Big Bosses never did. Like, you played MGS3. He's a spy. He's a soldier. He kills, right? This is the main character of that game becomes Big Boss. That becomes his rank and his title. And he leads his own PMC, his own personal army, against the countries of the world. And you play as him during several of the games. But Venom was originally a combat medic in Korea. He has a genuine care for human life that Big Boss doesn't have. And whenever he's in a cutscene acting on his own, we see he will go out of his way at risk to his own body in order to save his soldiers. And in order to be Big Boss, he needs to be comfortable killing a lot of people. It's a nightmare, but we'll get to it one day. We'll play it together, and you'll see.
誰かがお父さんにアクセスしている。
Someone has accessed
誰
Dad, but who?
私のホストにアクセスする。
Oh god, he's
いたず
connected
ら
to the
屋さん。
internet! What the fuck? I forgotted.
久しぶりに幻覚を見た。相手の正体がわからない。 幻覚の私成長してる。もう小学生ぐらい。でもあの頃の私とは違って多分意志の強そうな目をしていた。あの頃の私って私だったの？ダメだ。やっぱり自分で許容できない。瞳子さんのところに行こう。
So I guess you were right, Vay. She is. I guess you're right. There are multiple lanes on the wired. There must be, and now they're seeking out their father. Do not connect your cyber dad to the internet. Worst thing of my life. He's talking about some looks maxing shit now. For real, every single time we connected like an AI to the internet in the past, they just end up getting radicalized and loving Hitler.
Heck yeah!
You walk into the room and the dad's like in the exact state he left him in, but he's just got a tiny mustache now.
No.
How's the stream going, guys?
It's going great.
Good. もしかして瞳子さんは私のことがわかんない？何度も本当にレインって聞いてくるし、私の病状にも首をかしげてばかり。これじゃ何しに行ったんだかわからない。なんだか私に怯えているみたい。瞳子さん。私がわからなくなってきてるみたいだね。私は変わってないのに。
Early awake but fun. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna fall asleep by the end of this. That's okay. Enjoy falling asleep to the cybernetic nightmares.
So sad. Lain actually likes going to these now.
Right. I feel bad for Toko-san and wanted to help her. And then...
She was dead. I think like right after that is when she died.
Shit. I want to get most
remember
of the songs
that?
off this fucking playlist. It's so good. I do remember that. I've fallen asleep to every Lain stream. There's only been one Lain stream. So you fell asleep to one Lain stream. I was
気になったので、瞳子さんのノートブックにアクセスした。私のデータが見える。今まで見えてなかったのに。とりあえずダウンロードして保存した。この頃、妙に眠くなって必ず幻覚を見てしまう。気が狂いそう。また眠くなってきた。さっきも寝ていたのに。メールがなんだかいっぱい届いている。見るのも嫌だ。眠い。でも、寝てしまったら、また私を見てしまうかもしれない。嫌だよ。お父さん。
She really needs to sleep though. Like, I get it, but also, she's gonna get really sick.
We all know if you hooked up your dad to the internet, they'd be running every fishing game ever. I'd make him watch every single one of my fucking streams.
Oh my god.
Nice work, TJ. I wouldn't mind seeing him again, I miss him. but him being in a different state is pretty much guaranteed that I won't ever visit him because, like, I would be able to get away.
メールの中にう
In the
さ
mail,
ぎさ
there
ん
was
の
a
メール
letter
があ
to
った
Mr. Rabbit.
まるで消え
It
る
was
前の
bright
よう
and
な
gentle, like
明るく
he
優
was
しいメールだった
before he went away.
久しぶりって挨拶
I
して
wanted to say,
近
hey,
況
it's
書
been
こ
a
うと
long
思った
time.
けど書けなかっ
Writing,
た
but I couldn't. Oh yeah, TJ. I love hearing about your projects, man. They're awesome.
Last time we heard about him, she said that he was dead.
Right?
Guessing that's just what she was imagining.
私どうしたの
What's wrong with me?
昔の私
I'm
み
like
た
the
い
me I used to be.
誰
Who am I?
私って
It's getting kind of hard to love Lain during this. Excuse me. Hi, Kenny. Are you grounded? Did Mom ground you for being bad?
Yep. And now Liara wants him there because you're talking to Benny.
Alrighty.
一体
Oh
どうし
shit!
て私のアドレスが分
How
かっ
did you
た
find
の
my email address?
美里ちゃんのメールが
Misato-chan's mail
私の
came
隠
to
れ
my
アドレス
private
に来ていて
site.
まるで仲の
You
良
won't
かった
know
頃
your
のよう
tone
な
if you
口
were
ぶり
still
で
great friends.
突然占いの話をしているうさぎさんといい美里ちゃんとい
Misato-chan
い
and Mr. Rabbit
勝
both
手だよ
seemed to
ね
do as they pleased.
ずっと私は連
I was
絡を待
waiting
って
to
いた
hear
の
from
に
them for such a long time.
でも急いで電話番号を書いてメールを出した電話をまだかか
Still
ってこ
waiting
な
to
い
hear from them.
また裏切られたの
Turn
か
their
な
backs on me again. Old friends are coming back, one of which thought to be dead.
Yep.
Caught in a slide. Help. Is this the real life or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
メーラーのバグ
A
発
bug
見
was found in the mail?
作成日の
Dates
年
and
数が
times
デ
of
タ
the
ラメ
email are fabricated.
もしかしてサー
Maybe
バー
a
の
problem
問
with
題
the server?
サーバー管理
I
者
have
に
to
メールしな
contact
き
the
ゃ
server. Caught in a slide. Mom isn't at
家
home.
にお母さんがいないどこに行っちゃっ
Where
た
did
ん
she
だろ
go?
う家で
Did she run away?
まさか
Could she be drunk
ど
out
っ
on
か
the
で酔
street
っ払って
somewhere?
倒れてしまっているのかな警察に電話して捜索を頼
I
んだ
called the police and
子
asked them
供
to
だからって信
investigate.
用されない
They
が
didn't believe me because
わ
of
ざ
my
わざ
kid,
う
but
ち
they
まで
came by
確
my
認
house
し
to
に来た
check.
お父さんに知
I
ら
wanted
せ
to
たい
tell
けど
Dad,
連
but I
絡
have
で
no
き
way
な
of
い
contacting
お
him.
母さんしか連
Only
絡
Mom
先
knows
知らない
where
も
he
ん
is.
若い警官が
The
陰
young
口
police
を言ってい
officer
た
was bad-mouthing.
蒸発したとか
He
って
said that Mom must have
お母さんは
evaporated.
そんな
Mom
人じゃ
isn't
ない
that kind of person.
悔しくて涙が
I
止まら
felt
な
bitter
かっ
and
た
couldn't stop crying.
あんまり悔しいんで
I
警
was
察
so
のホス
mad
トを
I
め
have
ちゃ
to
くちゃに
mess
し
up
てや
the
った
police host site.
ざまあみろ
How do you jerks
私
like
の大
that?
切な
I
人を
protect
守
people
るん
who
だ
are important to me. That's kind of badass, not gonna lie.
That's terrible, though. What a bunch of assholes.
Right. Well, it's because she's probably going off trying to, like, be... I don't know, what... Like, depressed, drunk mother suddenly being absent from her daughter's life. She's probably out partying. Like, that's always the first thing that comes to mind for me, you know?
Yeah.
But, who knows? The story will reveal it.
無言電話とかいやらしい変態電話がかかってきた電話を止めようと思ったけどお母さんもお父さんも美里ちゃんも連絡が取れなくなったら困るからできるだけ出たけど限界になって寝るときは線を外すことにした気がついたら死ね変態とか叫んでいた自分が怖い
Yep, so the nightmare continues. What was the thing someone said earlier that I wanted to make it a title?
Lain Diaries or something?
Oh, the Diary of Lain. Yeah. In reference to Breaking Benjamin's Diary of Jane.
Mm-hmm. 誰かが私を苛立たせようとしている。なんで私にそんなことをするの
Caught God,
time to get off this shit forever.
They're so loud out there that
They're
even the
so
windows
loud.
being shut isn't enough. Oh shit, what the fuck?
朝起きたら拳銃を握っていた。血生臭い匂いと鉄の匂いが目を覚ましてくれた。もう訳がわからない。私は絶対に狂っている。怖くなって買い物袋に入れて机の引き出しの奥に隠した。鍵があるけどこんな鍵じゃダメだ。そう、お父さんの中に隠しておこう。
Gun heart. The robot hero, the robot detective with a heart of a gun. Man, Vea, you should really watch Pluto when you get a moment, because holy shit. You want your robot horror.
お母さんも行方不明だし、お
Mom is
父
missing
さ
and
んも
Dad
連
can't
絡
be
がない。
contacted.
一人ぼっち。
I'm alone.
お父さんに会いに行
When I
っ
went
て
to see Dad,
私を抱き
robot,
しめてく
he
れた。
hugged me.
でもおかしい。なんで私だ
How
っ
did
て
he
分
know
かっ
that
た
it was
の？
me?
音声認
Did
識
you hear me?
足音の
Did
解
you
析
tell by the sound of my footsteps?
できなくて諦めた
I
は
don't
ずだった
think
の
you could
に
do that.
そういえばお父さんの進化は
Something
異
might be
常か
wrong
も
with
しれない
Dad's development.
初めは嬉しくて気
First I
に
was
しなかっ
happy
た
and
けど
didn't mind, but if
今
this
のスペックで
specification,
あ
there's
の
something
速
wrong
度
with
は異
this
常だ
species.
一体どうし
I
て
wonder why.
私の知らない
Is there a
何か
reason
が
I
原
don't
因
know about it? I think he just loves you. I think it's as innocent as it seems, but I think he's gonna fuck it all up.
Right.
LDA 222, which is one we've apparently watched before.
近所
One
の
of
お
my
ばさんが
neighbors is
噂をし
spreading
ている
rumors.
わざと私に聞か
Why
せ
is
よ
she
うとし
trying
てい
to
る
tell
の
me about it?
私が振り向いたら笑いかけるし私に何をさ
What
せ
does
たい
she
の
want to do to me?
Please leave this poor girl alone.
Wake up, everybody! The stream's still going. Don't sleep yet.
私も自
I
分の
decided
コ
to
ピ
make
ーを
a
ネットに
copy of
作るこ
myself
と
and
に
put
し
it
た
on the net. Too late.
声
It's
もサ
already
ンプリン
happened.
グして
I
画
replicate
像
my
の
voice
デ
and
ータも
appearance
細
in
かく作っ
detail.
た思考ルーティンはお父さんを
Thought
改造し
routing, I
て
used
同
reload
じく
system
進化
similar to
型に
Dad's,
して
enhanced it,
今
and
度はネッ
dispersed
ト
it
に
over
分
the
散
net.
したこれで
This
私はネ
way,
ット
as
の
long
中
as
で
there
死
isn't
なな
it,
い
I'm
人
the
間に
person
な
who
っ
will
た
never die.
お父さんと
Tiny Angie TJ. I'm gonna shake you. Hold on a minute. That'll help. Let me shake you awake. Let me freeze up my PC.
Just for a shake.
Trying to throw you at Ghost didn't work. You shook too hard. Oh, now he has a nosebleed.
まるで気休め
It's almost a
こんなこと
consolation.
が無意味なこと
I
って
know
分
that
か
what
っ
I'm
てる
doing
のに
is meaningless.
ネットの自分もお
I'm
かしく
wondering
進
if
化
the
しちゃうのか
internet will
な
evolve in a strange way. Cool up. Aw. Your fault. Damn. Well, at least cleaning up the throw up will keep you awake. Your desktop is dirty now. I'll just clean it up 1 second. Let me just, there we go, and just use your little juice to kick it over, kick it away. There we go, all better. I spent over half of each day in a nightmare.
一日のうち半分以上は悪夢の中にいるひょっとして悪夢
Maybe
の
the
中
world
が
of
正解
nightmares
で
is
こ
reality.
っちの
It's
世界の
called
方が夢
reality
な
as
の
a
かもしれ
dream.
な
I
い
used to use ghosts for
夢とな
that.
ってはど
Nah,
っち
you're
も
all
変わら
creepy
ないのか
now.
もしれない
Maybe they're intermesh.
幻覚が夢の
After
中で
all,
も
I have
現実で
hallucinations
も
when
起こ
I'm
るから
sleeping, and
ま
I
すま
have
す
them
区
when
別
I'm
がつかない
awake. I'm starting not to
あ
know
の
which
子は
is
とう
which. He's
とう中
already
学生にな
green.
った私とも身長
Her
は変わら
heart
ない
is the same as
ま
mine.
るで鏡を
It's
見
like
て
I'm
いる
looking
よ
in the mirror.
でも
But I
こ
don't
の
think
子は
anyone
誰
will
にも
see
見え
this
ないんだ
girl.
ろうなって思うこれまでだって見えなかったん
She
だし
couldn't be seen
気
up
に
till
すること
now.
なんてないんだ
There's nothing to be concerned about. Yeah, he would have just camouflaged the puke then, I suppose. Turns out he ate a bunch of red things today, so it worked out better. Yeah,
Red things.
Lane's not doing well.
ネットの
I
私
talked
と
to
お
the me
話
on the net.
自分だから何を言って
She's
も
the
気が
same
引
as
け
me,
ない
so she's predictable.
私は私だか
Because
ら
I'm me,
想像
I
が
can
つく
imagine how I'm going to be.
わざと自分を怒
I
らせた
played
り
with the
笑
me
わ
on
せ
the
たり
net,
して遊ん
deliberately
だ
making her angry and
私
making
も
her
きっと楽
laugh.
しかっ
Did
た
you think I was fun too? Probably not. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it wasn't good. I don't think anyone's doing well. I'm alright. You doing well, babe?
What?
You doing good?
I'm doing great.
Great. Penny, how you doing? She's asleep.
She sleeps. She loves sleeping.
She is a sleeper. She must have
She's the best at it.
トウコさんにお母さんのことを話したらきょとんとしていた。トウコさんの様子が変だ。何か隠している。今日のレポートをクラッキングしよう。
Let's report today's crack. Also, I'm making crack on the side.
Crack.
Breaking Bad Lain edition. It's just that scene from the Boondocks where Riley's sitting and... Oh god, never mind. We haven't seen that episode yet.
誰？
No, I haven't.
お
We
父
gotta
さん
get
とお
back to
母さんが
that.
一緒にいる？
Mom and Dad are together?
トウコさん、
Toko-san, you know about my
私のお
parents,
父さん
don't
もお
you?
母さんも知ってるんでし
Who's
ょ？
with them?
一緒にいたのって誰？
Ah, they were brought out of the... Okay, so I think my theories about... I think your theories about what's going on holds a lot more water, that this is similar to the show, and a lot of the same shit's going on. It's just this Lain behaves differently. Does things differently. What?!
Ayo.
My fucking heart just leapt. What the shit?
お父さんを今日処刑した。次はお母さんだ。
I guess she disassembled the robot. I'm getting
No
worried.
shit.
Father, will, mother.
1年ぶりよレイン。
She's got the gun. It's been a year, Lain.
レイン。日記で報告するなんて久しぶりでいい感じでしょ？これが私のカウントダウン。
I was not expecting Lain to go full fucking Columbine.
Right?
You're too large! I will disassemble you now.
Large as a barge.
Dad was growing too large.
レイン、
Lain,
欲しいものは何？快感？
pleasure,
刺激？
excitement,
友達？
friends.
私？今の私に必要なのは私を知ろうとしてくれる人。
It's us.
トウコさんは私に約束してくれたよね。私を理解して
She
くれ
said
るっ
that
て。
she would understand me.
それから私
She
を選ぶ
said
っ
that
て。
she would choose me. I'm scared to move to the next page.
Me too, I'm nervous. Where's this gonna go?
「最後の散歩を
I
し
took my
た。
last walk.
一日中
As
街を
I
歩い
walked
たらお
around
母さん
town
が
all
歩いて
day,
い
I
た。
noticed Mom.
私に全
She
然
didn't
気づかな
notice
い。
me at all.
まるで赤の他人を
She
見るよ
looked
うな
at
目で
me
見
like
た
a。total stranger.
許せなかった。
I can't forgive her for
でも
that.
もういいの。
I
あの
don't have to
人のこ
worry
とは。
about her anymore.
Ugh.
普通の倫理観で捉えるなら私はきっと地獄に落ちるの？ネットに存在する私を誰が裁くのだろう。そして私
How
を
about me?
神様？
Will God pass
とにか
judgment
く
on me?
私にはこの
At
体
any
は
rate,
必要
I
な
don't
い。
need my body anymore.
だって私は存在してるの。
Is she gonna kill herself? Is that what's gonna happen?
I believe that's what we're getting at.
私を知ろうとして
But
く
who
れ
wants
る
to
人
know
た
me?
ち。
Why do you want
あ
to
な
know
た
me?
たちはなんで私を知りたいの？私を知って何か得になるの？研究？
Am I
そ
for
れと
your
もくだらない
research
ワイド
for
ショーの一
a
つ？
TV show? Huh? I think we're gonna turn off the playlist for a minute. I want to be able to hear the background noise. It seems like it'd be really cool. There wasn't a lot of it before, but it's starting to tune up. Let's replay that video.
私を知ろうとしてくれる人たち。あなたたちはなんで私を知りたいの？私を知って何か得になるの？研究？それともくだらないワイドショーの一つ？ 「
And then we get some classic Wired sounds, which we haven't had for this entire game. So that's something else.
Maybe that's other her.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Perhaps. Or the idea that she's fully tuned in at this point. I have an answer I want to give. And a real answer. The real answer is that I just want to learn everything and that I want to understand as many people as I can. Even if they're fictional people, understanding characters is a great way. Characters are like little mirrors. You can reflect yourself upon a character and learn something about yourself. Especially if you see something that you relate to, because you can ground yourself in that and see what else that character does and decide what you would and wouldn't do given their circumstances, you know? That's the value of the archetype of the character. That's why tarot readings, despite me not believing in the idea of them being fortune-telling, if you know the archetypes that the arcana represent, you can project upon it and learn something, you know? My other answer is that which exists without my knowledge does so without my consent. Which is a fucking fire-ass quote from the judge. Which I say a lot.
私って悲しい存在
Do I have a sad
そう思われるんだよ
I
ね。
guess people think so.
それはそれで別に構わないことなんだけど。私のバックアップなんて必要ない。そんなの無駄だよ。ネットの私も悲しい存在。だからとどめを刺したの。ねえ、痛かった
Did that hurt? A little bit, honestly.
Ah, okay. So I guess she was talking about the one on the net. Instead of her actual self?
Yeah, maybe so. Here's hoping.
But it didn't sound like it.
死ぬんじゃないのに体は恐怖を感じている。不思議。何をしても潜在的に怖いって思えるのは遺伝子に組み込まれた記録？私にはもともと必要のないことなのに。この宿り木の限界。
That what? That seems large only to parasites. What are you gonna do, Lain?
私はどこに行くのかわかるの？私にもわからない。私はこれから生まれるのだから。それは進化した人間なの。そう思いたければそう思った方がいいよ。体のない人間は人間じゃないよ。人間じゃない体を持った人もいるよ。私？人間じゃない？レインはレインだよ。人間であることって何？体があれば人間？私は私。住むところに合わせているだけなの？リアルワールドで生きていくなら体は必要よ。自殺なんてただのバカよ。死んでしまった方がいいわ。私にはいらない？いつか必要になるかもしれない。そうかもしれない。でもワイヤードで暮らすには体は必要ないの。体の記憶は必要あるのね。年老いていく体の記憶は私の価値観は変わるかもしれない。変える必要はあるの？それがあなたという保証はないわ。ねえレイン、ワイヤードで必要なものって何？意志と存在。あとはただのデータ。
So yeah, if this Lain fully self-actualizes, it's probably going to mean like the death of the human race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like the Lain from before,
she seems pretty cynical right now.
Mm-hmm. And she had her moments in the show, but it was the love. It was the love from her girlfriend, and from just her learning to love herself and just love the world around her, despite everything. And also the dude behind it all makes an appearance, and it's just there. So it's easy to go, oh, this is all your fault, you piece of shit.
Yeah. You piece of shit. You were fucking those dolphins, weren't you?
He's the kind of guy who would. Oh, that was it. That was the last one.
Holy shit, that's all we get?
Well, we have a lot more to go. That's just her diary. We're gonna have to piece the rest together.
Alright.
Nice spin. Okay, we're gonna look for another diary. Didn't we do all the Toko diaries? TDA 23. Oh no, it didn't remember what we did. Shit. Okay. Let's get that music going.
You want some cheesy fries?
I do want some cheesy fries. That sounds really nice.
Okay.
So we've done all the Toko diaries and the Lain diaries. I think what we can just start doing is TAK. What is TAK 162? XA triple O. TAK 002. TAK 001. Alright, we'll go through the TAKs. I don't know what the hell these are, but we're going to go through them. We're just going to basically pick a line and just keep going until everything's done. But LDA and TDA are finished, so I should probably write that down somewhere. 1 second. Get my notepad real quick. What is that big penis you drew?
It's zany.
Sure is.
Hey, where's the cheese grater?
Down with the pans.
With the pans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. TDA and LDA complete.
牛乳が飲みたい
I want to drink milk. So yeah, we're just going to be doing all the little Lain faces, like the little Lain face things. You know what, if we zoom this in a bit, can we just... Yeah, we can just bypass having the full screen every time.
一人は
I don't
嫌
want to be alone.
私とだけ
Play with me.
遊ぼう
The animation's the same every time.
嫌いなも
What
の
is
は
it you
何
don't like?
They could only afford one.
Right? It's fun to be alive, isn't it?
生きてるって楽しいよね私を見
Look
て
at me. Ohio.
おはよう
Shit. Konbanwa?
さようなら
Sayonara. Stupid. Hang in there.
しっかりして
This feels like something that, like software that you would get for your computer. Like you get a little Lain window, a little desktop Lain who shows up at random intervals to say things.
I would get
疲れ
that.
た
Tired? Why don't you take
休ん
a
でし
break?
まえばいいのに
Yeah. Oh, this one sounds good. Prohibition.
一人
I
に
won't
なん
let
か
you
さ
be
せない
alone. It's
すごいね
amazing. I couldn't do
私に
that.
はそんなことできない
So I'm guessing this is the new Lain that exists on the Wired.
あなたは他の人と違うのね
So what?
だから
How many of these are there?
同じ
You
が
want
い
to be
い
the same?
誰と比べてるの
I'm gonna check. We're on TAK14. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
There's 100. There's like 100 plus of these. We're gonna be playing this for a bit.
We're gonna be playing this for a bit.
I'm also gonna stop reading them out loud because...
No! Keep reading it out loud so I can make this.
Okay. Do you like tea?
紅茶は好き？
Okay, let's start investigating the tags for each of these. See what they lead to. TDA038. Okay. Let's take a break from these and go do the codes, because like I'm just not feeling these, and I'd rather check each one and see if there's a connection to them. All right, COU001.
それではお母さんはそちらの控室でお待ちください。
Please wait here in the living room.
レインちゃん、心配ないから
Lain,
ね。
you don't have to worry about. Lain, you don't have to worry about.
さあ、そこに座って。
Please, sit down here.
ジュースかなんか飲むもの欲しい？
Something else to drink?
そんなに緊張しなくてもいいのよ。
Don't worry.
そうだ
Hey,
な。
Mr. Blue, it's good to see you.
先生は
Let's
喉
see.
が渇いたから
I'm
紅茶を飲みたいんだ
thirsty,
け
so
ど、
I'm going for tea.
レインちゃんも付き合ってくれない？だって先
Because
生
it
だ
would
け飲
look
んで
funny
る
if
と
only
変で
I
しょ？
did it.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
それじゃあ何がいい？
Which one do you
とりあ
want?
えずいろいろ
We
あ
have
るけ
many
ど
to。choose from.
同じで。
Same as you.
紅茶でいいの？
Black tea.
わかった。
Got it.
じゃあちょっと待って
Just
て
a
ね。
moment.
はい。お砂糖とミ
You
ル
can
クは
put the
自分で
sugar
入れ
and
て
milk
ね。
in if you want.
はい、ど
Here
う
you
ぞ。
go.
まず
Not
まずか
bad,
な。
huh?
これね、アールグレイってお茶
Earl
で
Grey tea. I
先
really
生は
love
この紅茶が大好きなの。
アールグレイ？
it. Earl
そう。
Grey. It's
紅
hard
茶
to
に
say
もね、
that.
種類があ
Even
っ
with
て、
tea, there are lots
香
of
りと
kinds,
か
different
味とか
smells and
違うもの
tastes.
なの。
美味しい？
Does it taste good?
そうね。
Well,
私にはいい
it
かも
suits
しれ
my
ないけど、
taste.
レインちゃんに
But
は
I'm
どう
not
か
sure
な。
about you, Lain.
試しにちょっと
If
飲ん
you
でみれ
want
ばいいの
to,
よ。
you can drink a
もし美味しく
little
なかったら
bit. If it's
他の
not
も
to
の
your
にすればいいん
taste,
だ
I
か
can
ら。
make something else for you.
ほら。
Here. Okay, if these are the therapy sessions, I really want to know what these are. Counseling. Oh, these are literally the record. These are the therapy sessions. That's fucking awesome. So we have obstacle, which has a DC entry, but I don't know what DC is. All right, so we're gonna follow code to their completions. To its completion. COU2, counseling 2. I see.
いい匂い。
That smells good.
さあどうぞ。
Here you go.
ど
How
う？
you doing, Blue? What are you up to? How is it?
あんまり美味しくなかったみたいね。苦い？
Too
お砂糖
bitter.
入れる？
What if you add some sugar?
じゃあミルクを
How
入れ
about
た
if you
ら
add some
苦味が
milk?
なく
It
なっ
might
ていい
take
かも
away
し
the
れないわ。
bitterness.
それとも他のにする？
Or I can get you
牛
something
乳は
else.
嫌い。
そうなんだ。
I don't
ご
like
めんね。先生知ら
milk.
なかっ
Sorry,
た
I
か
didn't
ら。
know. How about if I get some
じゃ
juice
あ
for you?
なんかジュースでも持ってこようか。ごめん
I'm
ね。
noticing that everything that
そう
they're
だね。
saying
先生も12歳の頃に紅茶なんて飲まなかっ
moving
たかも
lanes.。
Mm-hmm.
紅茶には種類がいっぱいあるって言ったでしょ？
Oh, how
私
did it
も
go,
ダメ
Blue?
なのはダメなの。
If I don't like it, I don't
も
like
ち
it.
ろん飲めないわ
Of
けじゃ
course,
ない
that
け
doesn't
ど、
mean I can't drink it.
相
But I
性
have
っ
my
て
own
いうか、
preferences as to what
単
flavors
な
I
る
like
好
to
き嫌
eat.
いとか種類によって出ちゃうのよね。レインちゃんは好き
What do
嫌
you
いは？
like, Lain?
あ、牛乳は
Why
なん
don't
で
you
嫌
like
いなの？
milk?
お腹がゴロゴロ
Upsets
する
my
の。
stomach. Truth be told, when I was a child, I had the same
先生も
problem.
昔そうだったの。だから学校の給食で
Especially
牛
when
乳
the
が出ると
school
ね、
lunch included milk. I
今は
can
大丈夫だ
drink
けど。
milk now, though.
本当は好きな
I
の
can't
に。
drink it, but I really love it.
お腹に優し
What
い
about
牛
this
乳
kind
で
of
も
milk?
だ
Would
ね。
that be alright?
なんて牛乳？
What's it called?
名前は忘れ
I
ちゃったけ
forget what
ど、
it's called, but it's
お
milk
腹
that
がゴ
doesn't
ロゴロ
upset
し
your
ない牛
stomach.
乳もあるのよ。レインちゃんとか
It's for kids like
昔の
you,
私のよう
Lain,
な
who
子
were
の
like
ため
me
に
as a
ね。
kid, and I can't
お
drink
母
milk
さんに
now.
相談すれば
You
きっと
talk
探
about
し
it
て
with
く
your
れる
mother.
わ
I'm
よ。
sure she'll look for it for you. Yeah, I hope your exam went well, man. School's coming to an end this year, thank goodness, and we'll be able to see a lot more of you guys. Milk dislike consultation.
牛乳にも
Are
種
there
類があ
different
る
kinds
の？
of milk as well?
そうね。
That's
基
right.
本的
Although
に
they're
は同
basically
じも
all
の
the
なんだけ
same,
ど、加
depending
工
on
の
how
仕
they're
方によっ
prepared,
て
they're
違
different
う種類に
kinds.
なるの。
違う種類？
うん。 紅茶もね、葉っぱの摘み方や蒸らし方で種類が違うのよ。同じ葉っぱでもね。
人間も？人間は種類があるの？
そうだね。種類っていうより、人は一人一人違うのよ。例えば、レインちゃんは紅茶は嫌いだけど、私のように好きな人もいる。牛乳を飲んでお腹が痛くなる人もいるし、そうじゃない人もいるでしょ。でも、同じ人間でも、私みたいに大きくなったら平気になっちゃう人もいるの。ひょっとしたら、レインちゃんも平気になるかも。ね？いいことでも、悪いことでも何でもないのよ。人と違うことなんて当たり前のことなの。全然気にしなくていいのよ。むしろ誇りに思ってもいいくらいのことだわ。
誇り？
ごめんなさい。そうよね。レインちゃんは悩んでるんだもんね。自慢するとかじゃなくて、気にする必要なんか全然ないって言いたかったの。
私は変な夢見るから違っているの？
違っているかもしれないってことなの。普通のことなのかもしれないわ。私はレインちゃんがそれを気にしているんなら何か役に立てるかもしれないからここにいるの。夢を見ないようにすることじゃなくて、レインちゃんがそのことで何かわからないこととか困ったことがあったら相談してくれると嬉しいな。先生はね、そういう相談に答える勉強をいっぱいしてきて、今も勉強しているの。レインちゃんは困ってなんてないかもしれないけど、もしそうだとしたら先生にちょっと付き合っておしゃべりしてくれるだけでいいの。先生はね、レインちゃんのことをもっと知りたいの。ダメかな？嬉しい。今日からレインちゃんと先生は友達よ。遊びに来て。約束よ。
私も先生からいろんなお話聞きたい。
うん。何でも聞いて。わかんないことがあっても調べるから。それから、レインちゃんの好きなものも用意しとく。
なに？
お腹の痛くならない牛乳。
Lactose intolerance, from what I remember, is caused by the body's inability to split beta connections. Oh, more you know. I have water milk in the fridge right now, as Vega calls it. It's 1%.
7月8日午後2時、2回目のセッション。はい、お願いします。
トウコ先生、こんにちは。
こんにちは、レインちゃん。
こんにちは。
夏休みももうすぐ。楽しみだね。
別に。
今日はね、レインちゃんと一緒に簡単なゲームをしようと思ってこれ持ってきたんだ。
なにそれ？
お絵描きセット。レインちゃんは絵は好き？
好きじゃない。多分。
そう。残念。じゃあね、丸バツって知ってる？
知ってるけど、やりたくないよ。
ごめんね。なんか先生外しちゃってるね。じゃあ、レインちゃんが何かやりたいことってある？
もっとお話を聞かせてほしい。
お話。何の話をすればいい？
何でもいい。トウコ先生のこと。
先生のこと。そうね。そんなに面白くないわよ。
いや？
嫌じゃないよ。でもほら、先生は27年も生きちゃって、いっぱいお話があってね、すっごく昔のことから話すと長くなるのよ。それにそんなにすごい話もないけど。
先生は何の先生なの？
先生はそうだな。レインちゃんみたいに何か悩み事がある人の話を聞いて、こうしたら良くなるんじゃないかってアドバイスしたりする先生なの。わかる？
やっぱり、そうなんだ。
どうしたの？もし気分が悪くなったり、何か嫌なことがあったら正直に言って。先生も気をつけるけど。そう。そんなに深く考えなくていいのよ。リラックスして、先生と月1回こうして楽しくお話をするだけでいいの。
うん。
She kind of shut Lain down there. Like, let's have a conversation. I want to talk about you. Let's not talk about that.
Probably because she's not allowed to.
Right.
But also, do you want any sauces?
Ketchup on the side.
Okay.
And mustard, if possible.
And mustard?
No, just ketchup. Just ketchup.
Are you sure? Because I can give you mustard, but that's just weird.
Yeah, that would upset my tummy.
Okay.
So
how's school?
学校は楽しい？普通。
Normal.
普通って？
What do you mean by normal? Not interesting? Not boring? Just normal?
うん。
Yes.
友達は？
How about
いるよ。
friends? I have friends.
友達とよく遊ぶ
You
の？
often play with them.
うん。
Yes,
で
but
も
everybody's busy
みん
with
な
friends
塾とか
school.
お稽古で
The only
忙しい
place
の。
I go is here.
私はここぐらいだから。何か習ったりした
Don't
く
you
ない
wanna learn
の？
something?
補
Calligraphy
習塾
or
とか
take swimming
スイミング
lessons?
スクール。いいよ。そんなに気を使わなくても。ごめんなさい。
Okay.
先生カウンセラー
What
失
is it with
格
the
だね。
water? Thank you, baby.
何かお稽古をするよりも
I'd rather stay
お
at
家
home.
にいる方がいい
Do
の。
something. Me.
お家で何をしてるの？
TJ, wake up or I'll shake you again.
あー、ずるいな。教えてくれないんだ。だって恥ずかしい。恥ずかしいことしてるの？
Are you doing things you're
多
ashamed
分。
of?
気
Well,
に
now I
な
want
る
to
な。
know. Ah, so be it. But I'd really like to know.
でもなんだろうな。気になるな。
Before eating a cheese fry.
言わなきゃダメ？話してくれると嬉しいな。ぬいぐるみさんたちとお話をす
I
るの。
talk to my stuffed animals.
なんだ。全然普通じゃない。先生はてっきり。てっきり？なんでもないの。先生もお気に入りのぬいぐるみあったっけ？何のぬいぐるみ？銀行でもらった竜のぬいぐるみなの。
Oh, I had a
変で
dragon
しょ。
too. I had wagons
なんで
when I
変
was
な
a
の？
kid.
だって女の子だったらもっ
Girls
と
are
可愛い
supposed
動
to.
物の
Everyone
ぬい
should,
ぐるみを
everyone
集め
should
る
play
じゃ
with
ない？
stuffed animals. It's great.
それにそれは本当はぬいぐるみじゃ
What's
な
your
くて
guys'
貯
favorite
金
stuffed
箱だった
animal?
の。
Mine is
でも
oh,
す
the
っ
piggy
ごく
bank
大事
dragon.
にしてたんだ。
Mine's Frogbert. He's
That giant
he's a
thing.
frog I made
Nice
built
cookie,
in
yeah.
a workshop with Thea.
私も話してる。普通？普通や。レインちゃんは先生が普通じゃない人に見える？そう。レインちゃんは同じ。変なんかじゃないのよ。
I think it's really weird that we started with a therapist. You know what I mean? We got her whole story before we got Lain.
True, but honestly I'm glad because that made it kind of easier to track time in Lain.
Absolutely, yeah. We'd use milestones from the therapist's story, or the counselor's story, to help understand where we are in Lain's. And this one, now watching this, which is like a combination of both of them, is really gonna. Having read both of theirs, it's really gonna help us understand this one too.
Yeah.
こんにちは、レインちゃん。元気だった？うん。先生は？先生はもちろん元気よ。ちょっと疲れてるけど。疲れてるの？そうね。これでも結構忙しいのよ。どのくらい？そうだな。こうやってレインちゃんとゆっくりお話しするのが唯一の楽しみのくらいかな。本当？本
You
当
might
よ。
go get a Ruby to go over the prize.
今日は何の話をしようか。レインちゃんは何を話したい？先生のこと。先月はあんまり聞けなかった。先生の話なんかよりレインちゃんの話が先生は聞きたいんだけど。
She wants to learn about you, girl.
そうね。一方的に聞くのも平等じゃないわね。私が話したら今度はレインちゃんの番よ。何から話せばいいのかわからないけど。米良東子、27歳。東京都世田谷区生まれ。立花総合研究所精神病理研究室ドクター。こんなとこよ。あ、これじゃ話になんないよね。先生はね、人の話を聞くのは慣れてるんだけど、自分のこと話すのはあんまり得意じゃないのよ。
It makes me sad every day.
レイちゃんの聞きたいことって何かある？どうやって先生になったの？
It is really funny to me.
大学ってところでいっぱい勉強して論文っていうものを書いて、それが認められると博士号がもらえて、それで先生になれるの。
But even more, looking even more like him.
You know what? It works.
大学ってどんなところ？
レインちゃんは今中学生よね。
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my
そこで
root
もっと勉強したい人は
beer. This is
高
like
校へ行くでしょ。
2-minute long video.
それでもまだ勉強したい人が行くところが大学なの。
先生は勉強が好きなの？
昔は嫌いだったな。でも中学の時にアメリカに留学してちょっと考えが変わったかな。
留学してたの？すごい。
その頃は先生も親に勧められていっただけなの。ただ外国って日本と考え方や価値観も違っていてすごく勉強になったの。今思うと大変だったし、初めは不安だらけだったけど、今は留学させてもらったことを感謝してるぐらい。それと英語の勉強にもなったしね。
すごいんだ、東子先生。
そんなことないよ。先生よりももっと勉強してる人なんていっぱいいるわよ。先生はどっちかといえば怠け者で割と遊んでたかな。だって勉強だけだとつまんないでしょ。レインちゃんは勉強好き？
あんまり好きじゃない。
どの教科が嫌いなの？
体育と国語。
そっか。レインちゃんは運動が嫌いなのね。
違うの。体育が嫌いなの。
運動は好き？
うん。
何の運動が好きなの？
鉄棒。
すごい。先生は走るのは得意だったけど、鉄棒はちょっとダメだったな。ぐるぐる回ると目が回っちゃってダメなのよ。
私、ぐるぐる回るの好きだよ。
前転も後転も？
どっちも好き。
で、何が嫌いなの？答えたくないんだったら別にいいんだよ。それよりレインちゃんの好きなお勉強は？ごめんなさい、疲れた？今日はちょっと早いけど終わりにしようか。
I'm back. Hello. Sorry for the wait. I just thought of a piece of art I would love to have commissioned if I found an artist who I knew could do it. I would love to get some artwork of Lain sitting on Major Kusanagi's lap, browsing the computer with her, like a mother holding her daughter. And, you know, she's sitting on Kusanagi's lap.
That would be so cute.
You can see that from the back of the Major's spine, like she's wired in properly and everything, you know? But she's wearing like a bathrobe or something cozy. And she's sitting there with Lain on the internet, and Lain's got a big old smile on her face.
I could do that.
I'd like that. I like seeing... one of my favorite... Actually, so it's a weird thing that Ava has that not a lot of other things have. But one of my favorite kind of Ava figures is just statues of the characters being happy and living normal lives. Just because they've been through so much suffering over
この間はごめんね。でもよかった。先生嫌われちゃって、もうレインちゃん来てくれないかなって心配してたの。
That was one we had already seen before, but what did I miss?
レインちゃんが謝る必要なんて全然ないのよ。悪いのは質問攻めにした先生。
Basically, she just told her about how she became a doctor and just normal stuff like that. Nothing really big. Just I don't remember, so.
大学って、
What kind of study do you like? Okay.
許してくれる？
Life is not study.
ありがとう。それでね、今日は
I really
ちょ
like
っ
how
と
many
前を
lines
見て
from
話を
Lain
しよ
are
うかなって
silent
思ってる
because
んだ
she's
けど。
like, just nodding or gesturing with her
そ
body
れ
because she's less comfortable
前の
talking.
病院でやった。
そう？でも先生もこれで遊びたいの。
何かのテストなんでしょ？
すごいわね、レインちゃん。知ってるの？これはね、ロールシャッハテストっていうのよ。
It looks like my
別
favorite
にこれで
superhero.
何がテストできるってわけじゃないの。ちょっとしたお遊び
Lain
って
is
思っ
just
て
a
くれれば
huge
いいのよ。
Vortex fan.
でも、つまんない。
そうね。つまんなかったら
It's just like
そこでやめにしましょう。それならいい？じゃあね。
We
こ
both
れ
hate the
何に
Irish.
入れる？
シミ。
そうね。でも何かに例えるとしたら
I love Rorschach. He's
先生は
my
何に見え
favorite,
る
but I
の？
hate how his mask looks
先生？
like my mom and dad.
そうね。人の顔かな。
怒ってる？それとも泣いてる？
ちょっと怒ってるかな。
つまんないよ。
レイン。そう、約束よね。やめましょう。
Who's this Rorschach guy and why did he paint so many pictures of my parents fighting? This is boring. Yeah, she hates Rorschach tests.
I like them. They're fun.
Never done one before. I mean,
な
I
ん
guess
か
in
楽
Fallen
しい
New
話を
Vegas
しよっか。
with the two
レ
bears
インちゃん
high-fiving.
はお風呂とシャワーどっちが好き？
My
Sure.
therapists have only had me do them when I was a kid.
先生はお風呂の方が好きだな。でも先生のうちってユニットバスだからお風呂だと結構めんどくさいのよ。毎日遅くに帰ってからお風呂の支度するのがめんどくさくてついついシャワーで済ましちゃうんだけど、
Oh yeah, we need
お休みの日は必ずお風呂にするの。
white plates with bleach.
お風呂に入ると体中が温まるし気持ちよくならない？
お湯の中が怖いの。
溺れちゃいそうで？
違うよ。
じゃあ何が怖いの？
よくわからない。でも体に何かが触れてるみたいだから。
それはお湯は少なくとも肌に触れてるけど。
Do you think that'll help the plates, honey? Soaking them in bleach?
Huh?
The white plates we have in the cabinet, they're turning yellow.
Oh. Really?
Mm-hmm. You think we should treat them with something to fix that, or just toss them?
I don't know.
Because it's most of our plates.
We should probably just get a new set soon.
私、変
Let's
だ
go
から。
thrifting.
ちょっと待ってレインちゃん。レインちゃんは全然
You're not
変
a
な子
weird
じゃ
kid at
ない
all,
の
though.
よ。
She's very weird.
子供の頃ってみんなそうなの。天井の木の模様
Reminds me
が
of
人の
like
目に
Misato
見え
and
たり、
Shinji.
I think it's
想
because
像
she's
力
scared
が
of
旺盛
her
な子だったら
at this
みん
point.
なそういう経験は持ってるのよ。
でも違う。
レインちゃんは人と違う自分って嫌い？
よくわからない。
いい？人と違うからレインちゃんなのよ。レインちゃんはとっても想像力があって、それはね、すごくいいことなの。だから自分のことを変な子なんて言っちゃダメ。先生は全然そんなこと思ってないよ。
でもテストした。
ごめんなさい。でもね、レインちゃんは困ってるんだよね。先生はレインちゃんを困らなくていいようにしてあげたいの。それにはね、レインちゃんのこといろいろ知らなくちゃいけないの。
Have you noticed that, like,
でもレイン
there's
ち
a
ゃんが
lot
嫌が
more
ることを
just
したくない。
abstract shapes going on?
レインちゃん
that
の
aren't
困
like
っていることを
a
解
landscape
決
or
する
anything?
ために先生ができるのは手助けだけなの。レインちゃんのことはレインちゃんにしかわからないでしょ。レインちゃんが自分で解決するしかないの。先生が手助けするにもレインちゃんの協力が必要なの。
私は何をすればいいの？
今は何もしなく
Right
て
now,
いい
you
わ。
don't need to do anything.
先生とレインちゃ
You
ん
and
は
I are
友達なん
friends.
だ
If
か
you keep
ら、
talking, I'll
ゆ
slowly
っ
start
く
to
りゆっくり
understand more and more
一緒
about
に
you.
話をしていけばレインちゃんのこといろいろ分かってくるから。そしたら
Then
先生
sometimes
が
I'll say,
こうした方がいい
you
ん
might
じゃない
want to
か
try
っ
this,
て
and
言
if
う
you
か
think
ら、
that sounds nice,
レインちゃん
okay,
が
let's
それを
try it
聞
out.
いてそうした方がいいかなって思ったらそうしてくれればいいの。だから今
So
は
right now,
レインちゃんの
it'd
こ
be
とを
best
先
if
生
you
にい
tell
っ
me
ぱい
all
教え
about
てくれたらいい
yourself.
な。
トウコ先生は
Don't tell
誰に
anyone?
も言わない？
レインちゃんと
No, it'll
私
be
の
our
秘密だ
secret.
もの。
It'll be our
友達
secret.
にもお母さん
Not
に
even
も？
my friends or my mother.
約束する。
I promise, if I lie
嘘つい
1,000
たら針
needles,
1000本。
針1000本
1,000 needles.
レインちゃん
Don't your
たちは
kids,
知らないか。
don't kids your age know that?
先生たちが子供の
When I
時
was a
は
kid, whenever we made
約
a
束する
promise, we
時
said if I break
約
the
束を
promise, I
破
will
ったら
drink
針
1,000
1000本飲みます
needles.
よって約束してたの。
The wrong person to break a promise with.
痛いよ。
Wouldn't that hurt?
先生なんて
Right?
5回
How
も飲ま
many
されたん
needles
だ
are
か
in my
ら。
stomach right now?
はい。
Nishibaka.
先生の
I
お
was
腹に
made
は
to drink
今
them
何
5
本針が入っ
times.
てるでしょう。岩倉さん、
5000本。
残念でした。
Wrong.
昨日トイレ
Yesterday,
に行って
because I went
全
to
部
the
出
bathroom
しちゃ
and
っ
flushed
たので
everything out.
0本で
There's
した。
zero.
先生、
Sensei,
汚
that's
い。
gross. You're full of shit, lady.
こんにちは、レインちゃん。
Hello, Lain.
こんにちは。
あれ、ちょっと元気がない
You don't
ね。
sound so energetic.
気が乗らないって感じ？
Maybe you don't feel up to this.
今日はやめよ
Why
う。
don't we quit now? Okay?
せっかくここまで来
But
たん
since
だ
you
か
came
ら、
all the way
お
out
茶していき
here,
なさい。
how about a cup of tea or something?
何がいい？
What would you like?
気にしなくていいの
Don't
よ。
be shy.
やる。
I want to do it.
無理なん
You
か
have
し
to
ちゃダ
force
メ。
yourself. That might make you
そう
feel
いう無理
even
は
worse.
余計にい
Take
けな
my
いんだ
word
から。
for it. No, let her do
先
it.
生の言うことは素直
When
に
your
聞い
patient
てほ
says
し
they
いん
want
だ
to
け
do,
ど
when your
な。
resident or patient says they want to do
私、
something, let them do
治
that.
りたい。
I want to be cured.
治るって。
Cured?
レインちゃんは
You're
病
not
気じゃ
sick,
ないの
Lain.
よ。
ここって病院なんでしょ？
This is a hospital,
う
isn't it?
ん、病院の機能も持
Well,
って
this
る
place
わ
can。function as a
実
hospital,
際
but I
私の
see
研究
patients
室
at
で
my
も
research
患者
as
さんを持っ
well.
てるの。でもレイン
Right
ちゃん
now,
は
I
まだ
don't
ど
know
っ
if
ち
you
とも
really
わから
are
ない
sick or
状
not.
態。先生は
My
多
hunch
分
is
レ
that
イ
you're
ンちゃんは
probably
病
not
気なんか
sick,
じゃない
Lain.
と思っている。ただ、レインちゃんが
Still,
不
if
安
you
に
aren't
思ったり
feeling well or
それで
worried
悩
about
んでいるん
something,
だっ
I'd
たら
like to be able to
助け
help
てあ
you.
げたいのよ。
私、
I'm not
病気
sick.
じゃない？
今はまだ答
Right
えられ
now,
ない
I'm
わ。
not completely sure, but
で
you're
も多
probably
分大
just
丈夫。
fine.
もし病気だと
Even
し
if
て
you
も
are sick, I'll
先
make
生
sure
が
that
治る
you're
ように
cured.
してあげる。
絶対？
You're
絶対
absolutely
に
sure
レイ
you
ンちゃんを
can cure
病
me.
人になんてさせない。
Absolutely, I will not let you be
先
sick.
生は
Sensei,
なん
why
で
are
レイ
you
ン
so
にそんなに優
kind?
しくしてくれる
Because
の？
it's your job.
お仕事だから？
そうね。
You're right.
確か
This
に
is
これ
part
も
of
仕
my
事
work.
よ。でも仕
But
事
it's
と
a
して
type
割り
of
切れ
work
る部
that's
分
hard
と
to see
そう
as
じゃ
just
ない部
work.
分がいっぱいあるお仕事
Yeah,
な
I
の。
feel that.
ただ客観的に
Most
診
of the
断
time, I
し
see
て精神療
patients,
法している
diagnose
だ
them
け
as
じゃ治
objectively
ら
as
ないケース
possible,
がほとん
and
ど
give
な
them
の。
psychological treatment. But it
先
isn't going to
生
be
は
enough
研
for
究者
you.
でもあり、
I'm a
お医者
researcher
さん
as
でも
well
あ
as a
る。
doctor.
目の前に
If
困
I
って
see
いる人
someone
がいたら
suffering, I must
助け
try
ず
and
には
help
い
that
られない
person.
のよ。そのた
I
め
want
に
to
は
do
で
everything
き
I
るだけ
can
の
to
ことを
help
し
that
たいの。
person.
誰にでもそういう風にす
You
る
would do
の？
that for anybody.
詳しく言うと、
To be specific,
例え
if I
ば
see
何
someone
か原因が
suffering
はっきりしている人
from
の場合、
something for which the
そ
cause
の
is
分野の
physical
専
and
門の先
obvious,
生にバトン
I
タッ
refer
チする
that
こと
person
もあ
to a
るわ。
specialist.
例えば
If there's a car
事故に遭
accident
った
or
り
poisoning, that's
薬
what I
物
would
中
do.
毒だったりした場合、簡単に言うとね、
But to put it simply, I'm
体
not
の
the
ど
kind
こ
of
かが
doctor who
壊れ
treats
ちゃった
people
か
that
も
have
しれ
something
ない
wrong
人
with
た
them
ち。
physically.
それは先生には治せないのよ。
私は
So I have...
精密検査をしてみないと何とも言えないけど、
I can't tell for sure without doing a
私に会う
close
前に
examination,
検
but
査
I
をした
know
で
that
しょ
you
う。
had an examination before you
その
came
範囲で
here,
は
and
全く
that
問
no
題はない
problems
わ
were。found.
それに、こう
And
やっ
just
て
by
レインちゃ
talking
ん
to
と
you
お
here,
話をし
Lain,
て
you
て
don't
も、
seem to have anything wrong
全
with you
然
at
レイン
all.
ちゃんは問題なさそうなの。
We should have watched this
た
first.
だ、
But
ま
you need to
だ
come
レイン
talk
ちゃ
to
んの
me and
話を
tell
い
me
っぱい
much
聞か
more
せて
about
もら
what's
ったりし
bothering
ない
or
と、
what's going on with
レイ
you,
ン
or
ちゃ
I
んが
can't
問
really
題に
help
して
you
る
with
こ
what's
とを
bothering
解決
you.
できそうもないの。
Interesting. Yeah, so I guess that's a decent... I think that session went decently, you know?
Yeah,
Just
but
explaining...
also we know what's happening on the other side.
Yeah, we know what's happening next. We know that Lane's
Mhm.
going to double check this and find that she's full of shit.
Yep.
How's the stream looking, guys? Everything okay? Let me know if something goes wrong with it. I'm getting red on Twitch and on yeah, just on Twitch. Twitch is telling me that I'm in the red and that my connection's unstable.
I don't like that.
Yep.
私が
By
問
what's
題にして
bothering
る
me,
こ
you
とっ
mean
て
my nightmares? Me
怖い
seeing
夢を見
strange
ること？
things? Feeling like someone is touching me
変
when
な
no
も
one
のが
else
見え
is
るこ
there?
と？何にも触れてな ないのに何かに触られてるって感じること？精神分裂病の症状。
どうしてそんな言葉知ってるの？誰がそんなこと言ったの？
本で調べたの。
レインちゃん、勉強熱心なのはいいことよ。でも病気でもないのにあれこれ自分で病気を想像してしまうのはとっても危険なことなの。 ほら、
Have you heard the
病は気か
expression
らって
sickness
言う
and
でしょ
health starts with the mind?
そんな言葉知らな
Actually,
い。
I haven't.
そう。
Oh?
でも、と
Anyway,
に
if
か
you
く
start
そういう風に
diagnosing
してる
yourself,
と
you're going to start
自分が
believing that you
病
have
気
all
だって
sorts of
信
things
じ
wrong
込ん
with
じゃう
you.
の。
でも
I just wanted
知
to
りた
know
かった
what's
の。
wrong with me.
自分がどう
What's
なってい
going
る
on
かっ
with me.
て。
そうね。
I see.
よくわかるわ。
I understand.
レインちゃんは正し
I
いと
think
思
your
うよ。
intentions are right.
でもこれは
But
先
I'd like
生
to
から
ask
の
something
お願い。
of you.
レインちゃんが治したいっ
Please
て
don't
思
go
うな
around
ら、
crying,
変に考え込んで
investigating
詮
for things
索
that
し
you
たり、
think are wrong with you.
調べたりしないこと、お願いできる？
Can I ask that of you?
先生は教えてくれる？
Will help me
もち
find
ろん
what's
よ。
wrong? Of course I will.
じゃあ今約
Let's
束
make
し
a
よう。
promise.
先生はレ
I
イ
will
ンちゃ
tell
ん
you
に全て
everything
教
I
えます。
understand about you.
隠し事は
I
一
won't hide
切しま
anything
せん。
from you.
嘘つ
You
いたら
lied,
針
cut
千
off
本？
your finger. You can
も
do
っと
something
すごいこと
even
だってい
worse.
い
You
よ。
can hammer a nail
頭で
into my
釘打っちゃ
head.
ったり。
変な先生。
Jeez. It's goofy, Sensei.
でも
Seriously
ね、
though, I really want to help you.
本当に先生はレインちゃんの力になってあげたいの。先生は一人っ子だか
I'm an
ら、
only child,
レイン
and
ち
I
ゃんみ
always
たい
wished
な
I had a
妹
younger
が欲しかっ
sister.
たんだ。
Someone like you, Lain.
じゃあ
You're getting
先生
too
は
close
レイン
and
のお
you
姉
love
ちゃん？
bullshit.
レインちゃんがそう思ってくれると嬉
I'd
しい
be
な。
happy
あ
if you saw me that way. I
り
will.
がとう。
Thank
で
you.
も、今日はとに
Anyway,
かく終わ
let's
り
end
に
for
しよ
the day. You're tired,
う。レイン
aren't
ちゃんも
you?
疲れたでしょ。
Do you think
Mm.
this girl is who plays her
Demo,
sister
sensei no
in
言う通りに
the
する。
show?
よ
I
し、その
wonder.
調
That'd
子。
be cool.
なん
Because
ち
her
ゃっ
sister's
て。
absent from this
実
version
は
of the
先生
story.
が疲れてたりして
Yeah.
ね。
レ
Hey,
イン
her
は
mother and father might be
疲れ
completely
る。
different people as
違
well.
う違う。他のお仕事が結構忙しいの。
I've just had a lot of
もう
other
レイ
work
ン
to
ちゃ
do
んに会える
today.
時が
I
待ち
like
遠
you,
しい
and I'll
くら
miss
い
you until
よ
we。meet again, Lain.
よかった。
That makes me feel
それ
better.
じゃ、あんまり遅
Let's
くな
end
る
this
とお
now,
母さんが
then.
心
It's
配し
getting
ちゃう
late,
か
and we don't want your mother to worry.
さようなら、トウコ先生。
Goodbye, Toko
ら。さよう
Sensei.
なら、レインちゃん。
Goodbye, Lain-chan.
レインでいいよ。だって
Just call me
妹
Lain.
に
It's
ちゃ
a
ん
bit
付けするなん
weird
て
for a
変だ
big
よ。
sister to call me
そっ
Lain-chan.
か。
Okay then.
それじゃ、
Goodbye, Lain.
さようなら、レイン。
さようなら。
Ooh, that imagery is upsetting to me for some reason.
こんにちは、トウコさん。
Hello, Toko-san.
こんにちは、レイン。
Hello, Lain.
さあ、今日か
Today,
ら本
okay,
格
from
的に
today,
レイ
we're
ン
really
ちゃん
going
の
to tackle what's bothering you, Lain-chan.
レインが
I'm sorry,
怖
I
い
mean
夢は
Lain.
見ないように
We're going
い
to
ろ
try
いろ
and
調べ
figure
る
out
か
so you
らね。
don't see nightmares anymore.
でも、
I
こ
haven't
の
seen
頃
nightmares
見ない
on
よ。
Playthru.
聞
Sometimes
こえ
I
る
hear
時はある
things
けど、わ
聞こえる？
though. Hear things like
何が？
what?
からない
I
の。
don't know.
話し声みたい
It
な。
sounds like someone
あ
talking.
んまり聞きたくな
I
いか
don't
ら
like
気に
hearing
し
it,
ないよう
so I
にし
try
て
my
る。
best to ignore
う
it.
ーん。レインはその声が誰かわからない？
わからない。
I don't know. It can be a
男
man's
の人だ
voice
った
or a
り、
woman's voice.
女の人だったり。
じゃあ、
Where do the
どこから
voices
聞
seem
こ
to
えて
come
くる感
from?
じがする？
空、
From the
空？
sky. From the sky? What part of the
空の
sky?
どのあたり？
電線、
From the electric lines.
なんとな
Somehow.
く。
電線から。
The electric lines. Do you know what's
So-
inside the electric lines?
レインは電線の中身って知ってる？
導線とか
Wiring.
電気が
carries
伝わるも
electricity.
の？
そう。
Right.
発
They
電所
carry
でで
that
きた電気を
electricity
送
that
る
comes
道
from
よ。
power plants. Do you feel
電
like
気
you
みた
sense
いな感じがす
electricity?
るの？
Like a Chuck McGill?
よくわからない。
I really don't know.
時々
Sometimes it
電
seems
線
to
じゃ
come
な
from
く
the
て
sky, not the electric
空から
lines.
聞こえる気もする。
でも、
Are you
今は気
bothered
に
by
な
it
ら
right
ない？
now?
大丈夫。
Her fingertips.
だって
No,
怖
I'm
くない
not
もん。
scared now, but
ただ、
lightning
お
shoots
母
from
さ
our
んに話した
fingertips.
ら、誰にもそんなこと言っちゃい
When
け
you
ない
told
って
your mother,
言
did
わ
she tell you
れ
not
た。
to tell anyone else about these
うん、
things?
そうね。聞
People
こえ
who
ない
don't
人
hear
には
strange things
変な
would
こ
think
と言う
strange
子って
things
言わ
about
れ
you
る
if
も
you
ん
told
ね。
them, huh?
でもね、先生に
You
は
don't
言って
have to
もい
worry
いわ
about
よ。
telling me anything you
安
want
心して。
to. I'm sorry, I gotta turn this off. It's really distracting me. Or I at least gotta turn it down. Here we go, it's better. Sorry, that's just really getting to me.
して先生は
You
レ
don't
イ
have
ン
to
のこ
worry,
と
okay?
変だなんて
I'm
思
not
わ
going
な
to
いか
think
ら。
strange things about you.
病気だから？
Because
レ
I'm
イ
sick.
ン。
No, Lain,
違うわ。
let's see. You know about sleep paralysis?
そうね。金縛りって知ってるよね。
お化けが出て
Is it when a
体
demon
が動
comes
けな
out
くなる
and
こ
you can't
と？
move your body?
そう。レイ
Right.
ンはなったこ
Have you
と
ever
あ
had that
る？
happen to you?
何度もあった。
Many
怖かった
times.
で でしょう。
It was frightening, wasn't it?
なんでそうなるかって知
Do you
り
know
た
why
い？
sleep paralysis
なんでな
happens?
の？
Why?
簡単に説明
The
する
human
と
body
ね、
is very mysterious.
人間の体って
When you're
と
sleeping, there are
っても
times
不
when
思
your
議
mind
で、
is awake
寝ている
and
時
times when
に
your body is
頭が
awake.
起きている時と体が起きている時とがあるの。わかる？
Do you understand?
なんとなく。
Sort of.
それでいいわ。
Sort of. Well, that's
じ
good
ゃ
enough
あ
for now.
今レインは
What
どう
parts
な
of
って
you are
い
awake
る？
right now?
どっちも起きている。
うん。 今先生は
I
怖い
suppose I
話
said
を
something really
して、
scary right
レイン
now.
は
and you
逃げ
felt
出し
scared
たい
enough
く
to
らい
run out
怖
of
い
this
目に
room.
遭いました。どうする？
What would you do?
逃げると思
I'd
う。
run out of the room.
でね、
Okay.
そんな時に体が
Suppose that
眠
you
って
feel
いて
so
動けない。
scared that when you want to run out of the
こ
room,
れ
you
が金
can't.
縛り。
That's what sleep paralysis
つまり
is.
ね、
So if you're
怖い
having a
夢を見
nightmare,
て
but your body
逃
is
げ
asleep
たい
and
の
you
に
can't
体
move,
が眠って
you're
いる
having
から
sleep
動けなくなる
paralysis.
の。
You see?
仕組みがわかると怖
If
く
you
な
know
いで
what's
しょ。
involved, it's not so scary, is it?
怖くない。
No, it isn't. Yeah, well. Wait till it happens again tonight, bitch. Sorry, that was mean.
It's true though. Usually when I talk about mine, it happens.
Oh, look!
Ah, shit.
金縛り
There
があ
are
った
many
って
people
人
who have
はいっぱいいる
experienced
わ。
sleep paralysis,
そ
but
の
we
人
don't
の
call
こと
them
を
sick.
病気だなんて言わないでしょ。
でも、
Yeah, you
そう
do.
ね。
Hmm.
レインと同
There
じ
might
経
be only
験
a
をしてい
few
る人
people who
は
have
少ないかも
experienced
し
what
れ
you
ない。
have.
だからって言って
Still, I
病
don't
気
think
であ
you
る
should
と
be
は言
called
えない
sick
わ
just。because of your experiences.
感受性が
A
強い
lot
子
of
供
things
の
can happen
頃
to a
って
person when she's young and
特にいろんなこ
impressionable.
とが起こるの。
でも、
I'm scared. and
怖
I
い
hate
し、
this.
いや、
Dude, that is so fucking real. Like, having people explain things to you and you're just like, yeah, but this sucks.
何がその夢
What's
で
so
怖
scary
い？
about your dream?
自分がいら
I
ないよう
start
な
to
気
feel
に
that I
な
don't
るの。
belong. Like
自
I'm
分
an
がいらない
unneeded
もの
thing.
だって。
自分がいらない？
Don't belong.
いらないから戻
I
って
feel
こ
that
い
I'm
っ
being
て
told to come back because I'm
言われ
unneeded.
てる気がするの。
戻るってど
Come
こに？
back? Come back where?
私に。
To myself.
よくわか
This
ら
is
ない
hard to
な。
understand. You want
自
you
分
to come
が
back to
自
yourself?
分に戻れっていうわけ？
わからない。
I don't know, but it feels like
けど、
as if there was another
私みたい
myself
な
touching
私
my
が
body, ripping it
私の
apart.
体を触って引きちぎるみたいに。
痛い？
And it's
痛くない。
painful? It isn't painful,
Pero-
but it's frightening.
怖い。
そう。
I see.
それは寝
Does
て
this
る
happen when
時？
you're asleep?
多分。
Probably.
夢
Probably
じゃ
this
ない時も
happens
あるってこ
sometimes
と？
when you're not dreaming?
わからない。
I don't know.
一人でぼんやりしていた
Sometimes
り
it。happens when I'm all by
お友
myself,
達と
and
話してい
sometimes
た
when I'm
時に
talking
も
to
な
my
った。
friends.
一人じゃない時のこ
Tell
と
me
を
what
聞かせ
happens
て
when。you're not alone. This
普通
happens
に
when you're just
話して
having
てそうなった？
conversations?
うん。
Yes,
普通
while
に
I'm
話してい
talking, it
たら
suddenly...
急に。
どうして気がついたの？
How do you notice
友
it?
達に声
Do
か
your
けられ
friends
て？
call out to you?
いつの間にか。
何
Suddenly,
かきっかけみたいな
is
も
there
のって
something
な
that
かっ
triggers
た？
it?
怖くて。
I was afraid
じっ
and
とし
felt
ていた
better
ら
after
治った
staying
の。
motionless for a while.
それじゃあ
Can you
どんな
explain what
様
it
子だっ
felt
たか
like?
説
Or
明し
what
て
you
くれるか
saw?
な？
Could you draw a picture?
絵とか描ける？
God, fuck off.
うん。
No,
Right?
no, I
書け
can't.
ない。
そっか。
She just wants to fill in that research.
I see.
もう
Oh,
こんな時
we
間だわ。
have to end.
ごめん
I'm
ね、レイ
sorry,
ン。
Lain.
先生、
I
今
have
日出
to
か
go
け
and
な
take
く
care
ちゃ
of
いけ
some
ない
things
の。
today.
ごめんね。
I'm
中途
sorry
半
to
端にな
stop
っちゃ
right
っ
in the middle
て。
of a conversation.
でも、
But it's
今
good
は
for
見
you,
えない
good
な
for
ら、
now that
と
you
りあえず
can't
はいい
see
わよ
these
ね。
things.
多分、金
I
縛り
think
み
what
た
you
いなことだ
experience
と
is
思う
probably
から、
similar to sleep
来月まで
paralysis.
に先生も
I'll
調
do
べ
some
ておき
research
ま
on
す。
it until next month.
これは先生の
That'll
宿
be
題
my
ね。
homework.
レインの宿
Your
題
homework
は
will be keeping a
日記を
diary.
つけること。
日記？
A diary?
自分が今日
I want you to
何を
write about
し
the things you
て、
did
どんな
during
こ
the
とを
day
考
and
え
what you
た
thought
か書く
about.
こと。別に先生に見せなくても構わないから、自由にね。
Just write what you want.
先生もレインぐらいの頃、日記をつけてたんだ。
でも、
いや、
You don't want
でも
to.
振り返って読むと結構面白いものだし、
It can be
人
really
って忘
interesting
れ
to
っ
look
ぽい
back
から
on
メ
it.
モ
So
代わ
it
り
can
に
be
でもつけ
forgetful,
と
so
く
it can help
と
your
いいわ
memories,
よ。
help you remember things
そ
too.
れで治るの？
That will cure me.
あんまり関
That
係ない
probably
かも
doesn't
し
have
れない
anything
け
to do
ど、
with it.
少なくと
At least
も
it's
プラ
good
ス
for
には
you.
なるわ。来月詳
I'll
しく説
explain
明
more
する。
carefully next month.
もし嫌だった
I
ら
don't
構わ
mind
ない
if
け
you
ど、
don't want to keep a diary.
一応ね。
I went and bought you a diary book,
Kapatokita
though.
ほら、
See?
結構可愛いでしょ。
It's cute, isn't it?
先週お買い物
I
に行
found
っ
it
た
when I
ら見
went
つけちゃって、
shopping last week, and I
レイ
thought
に
it'd be
プ
a
レゼ
nice
ントしたい
present
な
for
って思って。
ありがとう。
you. Thank you. Don't force
でも
yourself.
無理しなくてもいいのよ。買ってあげたんだか
You don't
ら
have
書き
to
なさい
keep
な
a
んて言わな
diary
い
just
か
because I
ら、
bought you one.
レインが日記をつ
Feel
け
free to
た
write
く
in
な
the
ったら
diary
つけ
if
て
you
くれ
want
ればいい
to,
わ
though.。God, this conversation is pissing me off. enough. Because I'm seeing Lain, like, all I'm thinking about is Lain, like, this is how she is during this whole conversation, you know? They'd show us a different image if they wanted us to feel something different, but she's just like, oh my god, shit sucks. Oh, yeah, whatever, lady. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up then. Make sure you're not forgetting anything. I'll walk out the gate with you.
She's starting to realize she's not helping her.
Nope. This bitch is no help.
Mm-hmm. She just wants to know what's happening with her.
How are you feeling, Lain?
別に
I'm doing okay.
大
How
丈夫
about
だ
you,
よ。
Toko-san?
トウコさんは
Pretty
相変
much
わ
as
らずって
always.
と
I
こ
could use a
ね。
little more time to calm down
も
and
うちょ
think,
っと落ち
think
着いて
things
考
over,
える時
though.
間が欲しいってとこかな。
忙
I think
し
it's
いの
really funny how she presents herself versus how she actually is. She's like, I'm alright. Versus the diary like, Dick! I need Dick! You know? You're very
I'm
busy.
worthless
ちょっと
without
ね。
it.
Now our roles are reversed. I feel
こ
like
れ
you're
じゃあ立
counseling
場が
me.
逆ね。レインにカウンセリングしてもらってるみたい。
By the way,
ところで、
Did you
日
decide what to do
記
about the
は
diary?
どうすることにした？
I decided to keep a
出ることにした。
diary.
そう。
Well,
よ
that's
かっ
great.
た。
I didn't waste my money right
給
before
料日前
payday.
の出費が無駄になら
Fuck you! Oh my god! Bad therapists, man. They piss me off.
なくて済んだわ。
お金払うよ。
I'll pay you for the
嘘よ、
diary.
冗
I'm
談。
joking. I'm joking.
これでも先生は結構もらっ
Well,
て
I
るん
get
だから。
paid well anyway.
ま、
I
時
guess
給
it's
に直
too
したら
low
安す
considering
ぎる
how
気も
many
す
hours
る
I
けど。
work a day. Oh no.
いけない
This
自
isn't
分の
good.
口ばっ
I'm
かだ
just
よ
grumbling
ね。
about myself.
でも先生おか
But
しい。
you're funny, sensei.
なんか
You're a
楽
lot
し
of fun.
さあ、始めましょうか。
Then why don't we begin?
この間の続
Let's
きなん
pick
だ
up
け
where
ど
we
ね。
left off last time.
自我って言葉、
Have you
学
learned
校
the
で習
word
ってる
ego
し
at
た？
school? Oh boy, here we go. Young.
前に調べた
I looked
時に
into
覚え
it.
た。
It's about knowing that you are
自分が
yourself.
自分であるって認
Cogito
識する
ergo
こと。
sum.
そう。
Right.
レインたちの年
People
頃に
around
は
your age can
それ
get
が結
unsure
構
about
不安
that.
定になることがあるの。自分って一体何
They ask
者なんだ
themselves,
ろう
what
って
kind of
ね。
person am I? Boys sometimes
男の
think
子
that
と
they're
か
the
だと
heroes and they will accomplish
実は
some
自分は
superhuman
ヒ
feats
ーローで
someday.
いつか力に目覚めて大活躍するとか、
Start.
女の子だったら
Girls
実は
sometimes
私は
imagine they
今
don't
のうちの
belong
子
with
じゃ
their
な
own
くて
families.
本当は猿財閥の令嬢で
They think instead
白
they are
馬に乗
members
っ
of
た
a
王
rich
子
elite
様が
family and that a
執事
prince
と
in a
共
white
に迎
steed
えに
will
来る
surely
とか
come one day to
本
take
気
them
で信じちゃ
away.
ったり。
私はそんな風に思ってないよ。
I think that I'm just
私
me.
は私だもの。
でも自分のこと
But
っ
it's hard
て
to tell what
意
you are
外に
just by
自分では
yourself,
わから
isn't
な
it?
いものじゃないかしら。先生も
When I was
昔は
younger,
本
I
当はも
thought
っ
there
と
was a
違う
different
自
me
分
and
が
that
い
somehow I
て
wasn't the person
今
I
の
was
私
at
は
the
違っ
time.
てるって思ってた時があったけどな。
違う自分
A different
そう
me.
ね。
Yes.
例えば
For
嫌な
example,
こととかあ
if
っ
there
た
was
時
something happening
に
and I didn't like,
な
I
んで
wonder
私
why
がこ
I
んな
had
目
to be
に
the
遭う
one
の
dealing
か
with it.
何か間違ってる
That's not what that
って思ってた。いつか
Yeah.
真実の自分に帰れるような気がしてね。それとね、
I thought that
地
someday
震が
I
起
would
こっても
return to the real me.
私だけは助かっちゃうとか、どこかで
I
自
thought,
分
I
は
also
特
thought
別で
things like if there
選
was a
ばれ
big
た存
earthquake,
在なん
everyone
じゃな
would
いかな
die,
って
but I
思っ
would
て
be
た
the
の。
only survivor.
つまりあり
I
もし
thought
ない
that I
自
was
分を
someone
想像
special,
してたの。
someone chosen. in
おかしい
other
で
words.
しょ？
It's funny, isn't it?
私は選ば
I
れ
don't
た人
believe that
だ
I'm
なんて
anyone
思ってないよ。
chosen. I'm okay with being
普通でいいん
ordinary.
だもの。
Yeah, quit projecting onto your fucking patient. That's like an actual really bad thing that therapists do, where they'll have it like they'll like think they'll have it figured out with you or with their patient, and they'll go like, "Oh yeah, you ever feel like this?" And your answer's like, "No."
No.
No. Sorry, I'm not something that your little book there is going to help you solve. I'm a complex puzzle, and you're going to have to fucking figure this out. You're going to have to actually do your job.
Gotta work out some shit.
Right?
そうね。
I see.
それは多
That's
分
probably because
レ
you're a
インが
strong
強い子
person.
だからよ。先生は弱
If
か
I
った
was
の。
I was a weak person, and now
そ
it
れで
feels
そう
like
思う
back
こと
then
で
I
逃
was
げ
running
てた
away
んだ
by
と
from
今
the
は思っ
fact by
てる。
thinking that.
私も
You think I'm
自
trying
分
to
から
run
逃
away
げて
from
る？
myself.
そうは思わ
I
ない
don't
わ。
think so, but you want to change yourself,
ただ
don't
自
you?
分を変えたいって思ってるでしょ？
変な夢を見な
I
くし
just
た
don't
い
want
だ
to see
け
any more bad dreams.
だと思
I
う。
think that's how I feel.
ひょっとしたらだ
Could
け
it be
ど
that you don't want to be the
レ
person
イン
who
は
sees
変な
bad
夢を見る
dreams?
自分が嫌だって心のどこかで
Maybe
思
you
って
feel
るか
that
ら
way somewhere deep
それが
inside
無
of
意識
you.
に
Could
自
it be
分
that
じゃ
you're
ない自分を
subconsciously
作り
trying
出
to
してるの
construct
か
a me
な
that
っ
isn't
て思
me?
ったの。
No.
どうすればいいの？
What should I do?
私。
そうね。変な
Do you think
夢
you can
も
accept your
全部
dreams?
受け止めるってできるかな？
受け止める？
Accept?
そう。
Right.
聞きたくない声
I mean,
も
facing the
会い
voices
た
you
く
don't
ない
want to
自
hear
分
or
も
the you that you
し
don't
っ
want
か
to
り見て
meet,
みる。
and then trying to become friends with them.
そいつらと仲良くな
Just
る
like
の
this。little book I have tells me.
できないよ。
I can't.
声に耳を傾
I
けるだ
think
けで
that
いい
all
と
you
思
have to
う
do
わ。
is listen to the voices.
何を言ってるの？
Oh my god! Oh! See what they're saying? Oh my god!
Maybe you should listen to the voices.
Oh! This bitch is compromised, man. She's not a therapist. She's She's working for the nerd. What the fuck was the company called? The organization called in Lain? I don't remember. But like, she's working for those fuckers. You know. You basically trapped God, and you're trying to make her do what you want to do. Trying to get her to self-actualize so that you can use her. Oh, fuck me. By the way, don't do this. That's terrible advice. Face them until you understand them and expose them. Yeah, that whole facing your true persona, that whole facing your true self persona shit does not work for schizophrenics. That does not work. It's terrible advice. I'm scared. But you've made it so far. Oh, I get why Lain hates this bitch. I get why. Before the last, when I heard her side and then Lain's side, I'm just like, I don't get why you hate her so much. You know, I don't get why she's so scared of Lain and why Lain hates this bitch so much.
She's the fakest bitch ever.
And it's like, oh my god, you are the worst therapist ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the hypocrisy of Misato, like, trying to be a mom to Shinji while at the same time sending him to die. And, like, being cruel to him whenever he doesn't want to pilot the Eva. That shit, man. And then sexually manipulating him at the end. That was really fucked up. I got Eva on the brain right now. I kind of want to rewatch it, actually. Not the movies, of course, the whole show. You've never had a ghost punch you or had a voice act violently with you, right? You blank 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 right question mark is not how you talk to a patient. Maybe these ghosts and voices are trying to be friends with you. This bitch talking to me. This bitch talking to me while I'm dodging ghosts in Death Stranding. Like, oh, why don't you try to be friends with the BTs? I'm good. That's the correct response. That Lain's response right there. I'm leaving. Why did I say something I shouldn't have? You should know. I didn't lie to you. I didn't see any ghosts or phantoms. You're a big jerk. Lain? That's an accurate response. You were projecting a bunch of bullshit onto her.
Yeah, for real. And then acting all fucking happy about it and shit. Like it's some great thing. When she's suffering, like very obviously.
Clearly.
See, Ara, you don't want this can. You don't want it.
Well, how do you know what she wants? You're being a bad therapist to her cat.
She wants the fucking pears. She wants pear slices.
You got pears?
Not anymore.
Fuck her. I think the stream's down.
Yes, I think it might be, even though our call is still up and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's been going on with Twitch lately. Oh, it's still going. Okay, it's fine on here.
Okay.
Good to know. Okie doke, back to it. I'm sorry, ma'am. I can handle it from here. Lain, I'm sorry. I thought that if I didn't do this, you'd never see me again. I just wanted to apologize. I think I was arrogant about my assumptions about you. Still, I wanted you to understand and be comfortable. I just thought that if you could face your dreams and understand where they're coming from, that they would stop. That's stupid. I'm sorry, Toko-san. Why? I lied to you. I didn't keep the diary. That's okay. I told you that it was all up to you. You were trying to be helpful to me. Thank you. I'm grateful that you feel that way. Can you forgive me, Lain? Yes.
よかった。
I'm so glad.
本当に。レインが帰ってから、
I was so
先生なん
sad
か
when you
悲し
walked
くな
away
っちゃ
from
っ
our
て、
session.
涙が出てきた
I
の。
cried.
すごく辛
I
くて、
felt so bad.
嫌われちゃった
I
こ
thought
と
you
が。
didn't like me anymore.
トウコさん、
Coco-san,
泣かないで。
don't cry. It's
ダ
so
メ
silly
ね。
for me to cry over this. I'm
なん
sorry,
でこんな
Lain.
ことで泣いちゃうのかしら。ごめんね、レイン。
泣かないで。
Don't cry.
今のは嬉しくて
The
泣い
tears
て
of
るの。
joy, Lain. I'm so
ほっと
glad.
しちゃって。よかった。
嬉しくて。
Joy.
嬉し涙なのよ。
Yes,
これ
tears of
は。
joy.
レインも嬉しい
I'm
よ。
really happy
トウ
too.
コさ
I
んが
feel so
とっ
close
て
to
も
you.
近くに感じられる。
Mm-hmm. This bitch.
This bitch. She's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
今日は
Let's
カ
skip
ウンセリン
counseling
グはや
today.
めにしま
Let's
しょう。
relax instead.
せっかく来たん
You
だか
came
ら
all
なん
the
か
way
飲
out
む？
here. Do you want something to
先
drink?
生泣いちゃったか
I
ら
cried so
喉
much that
乾
I'm
いちゃった。
thirsty.
トウコさん、
Coco-san, I'll
私
start keeping my diary.
日記つける。
Honestly this time.
今度は本当。
Honestly this
無
time.
理しなくていい
Don't
よ。
force yourself. You're a
レインは
kind
優しい
girl.
子だね。
無理なんかしてないよ。
I'm not forcing
自
myself.
分のためだも
This
の。
diary is for me after all.
それから今度声が聞こえたら、
And the next time I hear the
なんて言っ
voices,
てる
I'll
かちゃ
listen
ん
to
と
what
聞
they
いて
are
みる。
saying.
それで、トウコさんになんて聞こえたか
No,
教え
I'll
る
tell
ね。
you what they said, Toko-san.
ありがとう、レイン。
Thank you, Lain.
それから、
Happy birthday, by the way,
Toko-san.
Toko-san.
お
Oh,
誕生日おめで
shit.
とう。
My birthday?
私の誕生日？
これ、
I made this
お
for you
母さ
with
んと
my
一緒に
mom.
作ったの。
ほんと？
Really, I'm so happy. Can I open it?
開けていい？
うん。
It's a mechanical heart.
クッキー。
Cookies!
あ
Good
あ、よかっ
timing.
た。
We were actually
ちょう
out
ど
of
お茶が
tea
仕切
cakes.
ら
Let's
して
have
た
them
し、
together.
一緒に食べよ
Do you have needles in them?
美味しい？
う。うん。
Is it
Fuck
good?
yeah.
Tastes like
紅
tea.
茶の味がするけど、
先生が
You
紅
said
茶
that
が
you
好き
like
だって
tea, so
言
we
って
made the
たから。
cookies that way.
ありがとう。
Thank you, but
じゃあ、お茶
then
は
we better
別な
have
も
a
のにしな
different
くちゃ
kind
ね
of。tea.
紅茶と合わない？
Won't go with
合わ
black
なく
tea.
はないけど、
Not
せ
that
っ
it
かく
wouldn't
の
go
紅
with
茶の
it,
味が
but
わ
it
から
would
な
be
く
too
なる
hard.
のはもっ
Too
た
bad
い
we
ないか
couldn't
ら。
enjoy the tea and cookies as
違
much as
う味に
possible.
すればよかった？
Should have made cookies with a different
違
flavor.
うのよ、
Oh,
全
no,
然。
no, no, not at
そんなこ
all.
とないの。
But you took the trouble to
レイ
make
ンが
such
せっ
nice
かく
cookies,
作っ
and
て
I
く
want
れ
to
たも
enjoy
の
them
だ
as
から、
much as possible.
ちゃんと
No
味わい
cookies
たい
though.
の。ただそれだ
Me
け。
too.
That's
Make us
all.
cookies.
ほんとよ。
Really? Thanks so much, Lain.
ありがとう、レイン。
先生、痛
Sensei,
い
it
よ。
hurts. Oh, okay. I put needles in the cookies and they hurt.
Mm. Bet, bitch.
That looks like a really tall, lanky man standing with his arms crossed. He's got long legs and a normal torso. He's got like, his proportions are all off.
こんにちは、レイン。
Hello, Lain.
日記、
I
毎
write my
日つけ
diary
てる
every
よ。
day. Sometimes
あ
I
ん
don't
ま
have
り
much
書
to
く
write
ことない
though.
日もあるけど。
いいのよ。
Don't
無
worry
理して
about
も
it.
続
If
かない
you
わ。
force yourself, you'll just want to give
先
up.
生なんて三日坊主で終わっ
I
て
don't
も
know how
貴
many
重が
diaries
何
I've
冊ある
had
か
that I
わから
couldn't
ない
stick
も
to
の。
for long.
あれから
Have you seen
見て
any
な
of them
い？
since then?
大丈夫だよ。
さあ、よかった
Really?
わ。
That's good. There's something I want to confirm
今
with
日
you
ね
today.
レインに確認したいことがあるんだけど、
なに？
What?
レインは
You have really
目
good
がすご
eyesight,
くい
don't
い
you,
よ
Lain?
ね。
すごく？
Really good?
学校で視力検
You've
査って
had
や
eye
るで
exams
し
at
ょ？
school, haven't you? What's your
視
score?
力いくつ？
1.5。
1.5.
その下も
Your
見えてた
eyesight
で
is
しょ
really even better than
本
that,
当は
isn't it?
でも、みん
But I
なと
wanted to
同
have
じ
the
が
same
良か
score
っ
as
た。
all the other kids.
それじゃあ検
There's
査
no
にな
point
ら
in
ない
having
わ。
the examination then, if you can
前
see
の
your record
病
and
院
shit.
で目の検査もして
The
たの。
last hospital they used
そ
to
れは
go to,
学
they
校とか
examined
で
your
やるの
eyes,
と
but they
違
did
っ
it
て、
differently than at your
自動
school.
的にね、
They had
視
a
力
machine
が
that
わかる
measures
やつな
eyesight
のよ。
automatically.
3.0 までしか計
The
測で
machine
きないん
only
だけど、
measures as far as
レインが答えたの
3.0,
は
and your score was
3.0 だった
3.0.
の。ごく稀に
Kids
極
with
端に
good
視力がいい
eyesight
子
are
はいるし、
extremely rare, so
担当した先
the
生が
doctor in charge of
眼
your
科
eye
のお医者
exam
さんに
spoke to
相
the
談した
cancer
けど、
specialist who said he
問題
saw
は
no
なさそうって
problems.
言ってたわ。
そうなんだ。
Oh,
レイン、
Lain,
窓の
what
外
can you
に
see outside the
何が見え
window?
る？
銀杏の木と
Trees and a gate to the
遠くに
research center in
門
the distance.
その向こうは？
And beyond that,
ビル、
buildings.
その向こうは？
And beyond that,
山、
mountains.
その向こうは？
And beyond that,
見えない。
I can't see
何も？
anything further. Nothing at all.
紫っぽく
Purplish color that
カー
looks
テ
like
ン
a
みたい いな。
ありがとう。
Thank you.
ごめんね。なんかま
I'm
た質
sorry to
問攻
pepper
め
you
にし
with
ちゃ
all
って。
these questions.
そう。レインには多分、私と違う景色が見えてるんだね。ほら、暗くなっちゃダメだよ。気にすることじゃないよ。別にそんなに悪いことじゃ。ごめん。レインにとっては悪いことなんだよね。違ってることが。
わからない。でも、多分、みんなと違うんだって気がしてた。聞こえるのも、見えるのもいつも私だけ。気味悪いみたい。嫌われちゃうから。それが原因？
かもしれない。専門の先生に見てもらった方がいいのかも。
いや、私、トウコさんが言う、ここの先生ってみんな怖い。
レイン。二人だけの秘密にしよう。
秘密？
うん。レインが気にしなくなるまで二人の秘密。
いいの？
先生はレインのお姉ちゃんなんだから、レインが怖がっているとこになんかレインを渡せないって。
トウコさん。
Penny's a good cat. She lives amongst the garbage.
She is. She wanted out so bad. They really are on me though.
Yeah, if it's okay with you, I'd like to stop
She's
reading.
like a mob boss.
Yeah, my throat's starting to hurt and needs a rest.
Okay,
おはようレイン。
I'll start reading then.
おはようございます、トウコさん。
あれから何か見えたりした？
見えないよ。本当だよ。
何か聞こえた？
なんか、ごちゃごちゃ言って聞こえるときはあるけど。
ごちゃごちゃ？一人の人？それとも大勢？
大勢。男の人も、女の人も。
誰か知ってる人っている？
多分いないと思う。
レインは空から聞こえるって言ったけど、空には何があると思う？
空気はあるよね。
そうね。他には？
雲とか太陽とか星とか。
携帯電話やテレビの電波って知ってる？
知ってる。無線で送られてくるんだよね。
そう。空を飛んでるの。
その声が聞こえるの？私。
そういうイメージから作り出されたものかもしれない。
そういう病気があるの？
あるわ。妄想っていうの。神経症とか精神分裂病とかの症状で、簡単に言ったら気にしすぎたりストレスとかでそういう妄想を抱くこともあるわ。ただ大抵の場合、自分にある程度関係したことが聞こえるの。例えば自分の悪口とか。
被害妄想？
そう。レイは勉強しちゃったんだもんね。いいわ。勉強ついでに教えてあげる。妄想の定義ってね、内容が誤っていたり、その考えの発生根拠が客観的でなかったり、簡単に言うと間違ったことを自分の中ではそれが正しいって信じ込んでいる状態なの。レインの感じだと自分がそう感じたかもしれないって言ってるけど、確信してない状態は妄想とは言わないの。専門用語だけど念慮っていうの。
念慮？
まあその言葉は忘れてくれてもいいわ。さっきも言ったけど、大抵の場合それは自分に結びついたことなの。あんまり関係ない妄想ってないのよ。
妄想じゃない？
基本的にそうね。ただ妄想にもいろいろ種類があって、無理やり当てはめようとすると何とでも当てはまっちゃうのよ。
Kind of like you did last time, you dumb bitch. But
Yeah.
It sounds like they're actually figuring things out for once.
Which is crazy because it's like, oh, what's going on? I think this is the time when she's trying to accept her as a normal kid and stuff.
Yeah, and Lain is looking at her diary.
影響妄想って言って、何かに影響されているって感じる妄想かな。ラジオやテレビや携帯電話に影響を受ける妄想。加えて、その影響で皮膚を触られる、撫でられる、電気が走るとか、体に感じる幻覚を同時に起こすこともあるの。 レインは何かに触られてるって感じたことがあるって言ってたよね。
うん。
妄想じゃなくてもセネストパチーって病気も実際あるし、それからレインは自分が自分でないような気がするって言ってたわね。それは虚無妄想といって自分が空虚で存在しない、世界も存在しないと思う妄想にも当てはまるわ。これは自己を過小評価することから来る妄想ね。
自己を過小評価？
自分のことをなんてつまらない人間なんだとか悲観的に考えることよ。さっきの被害妄想も同じ種類の妄想なの。
いっぱい病気なんだ私。
まだあるわ。
もういいよ。
新規妄想って言って自分に特別な病気があるって信じるもん。
Oh, I hate this bitch so much. Oh my god. She is the fucking worst.
そう。自分が病気だと思っちゃう病気なの。本当は病気じゃないのに。先生はね、レインの問題の多くはこれじゃないかって思うの。
本当は
She didn't even know about any of this stuff.
そう。自分に自信がなくて、ちょっとの不安が怖い夢と一緒になって病気って思い込んでる。
治るの？
そうよ。だって本当は病気じゃないもの。
Oh my god.
ごめんね、脅かしちゃって。
Listen, if the girl says she's hearing shit and hallucinating consistently, you need to do something about that. You can't just leave that alone. And you especially can't tell her to just listen to the voices.
Yes. Especially that. That's just not gonna work.
中途半端な知識で考えると、精神医学はどうにでも取れちゃうのよ。病気にできちゃうの。大抵の人は本人や周りの人が普通に生活できなくて困ってお医者さんに来るから病気として治療するの。その時にどうやって
So, okay, we gotta talk about this for a second, because this is something real I've actually experienced. I fucking hate the no self-diagnosis rule. For two reasons. One, not everyone's wealthy enough to see a therapist at all. And so if they're going to treat their symptoms, they need to understand their own symptoms. Like, maybe you don't need to diagnose yourself with a disease, but if you're having consistent auditory hallucinations and you can tell that you're having consistent auditory hallucinations, then that's simple enough to go, okay, what can I take that will treat that? Or
yeah, there's that, and also, I don't know, from all my therapists, they've told me that it's a good idea to try and search up that stuff to find out what could possibly be going on and talk about it.
Alright, fair enough. The other thing is that therapists have a bias against diagnosing at all.
Yeah.
It's like, the whole point of not self-diagnosing is that you have a bias to diagnose yourself over more intensely than you otherwise would happen to you. But therapists have a thing against diagnosing at all. And like in her case, it's like the only help Lane's gonna get is if she. I mean, it's not going to help her because her situation's like borderline supernatural. But if she was a normal girl, you know, she could pursue that angle. And I think that's why the doctor is trying to encourage her not to, because there's no helping Lain through therapy. There's only she's here to be observed effectively, not helped. You know?
Yes,
直したら
for
いいかを
real.
判断するための基準でもあるの。だからレインのように普通に生活できている人は病院に行かなかったら病気にはならないの。
Why the fuck am I here then?
Exactly. Can't Lain like not even remember why she got here in the first place?
Or can't this lady remember?
病院に来たから病気になったの？
そうね。でもレインは生活できるけど困ってるよね。それをなくすのはカウンセラーの仕事でもあるの。
トウコさんはカウンセラーなの？前はお医者さんだって。
私はどちらの資格も持ってるの。
何が違うの？
精神的な問題で困っている人を助けるっていう点で本質的には何も違わないわ。ただ資格や治療方法が違ってるだけ。だけどそれぞれ長所や短所があって、もうちょっとお互いのやり方を尊重し合えて一緒に治療できたらいいかなって思うの。 そう思って先生は両方の資格を取ったの。
今は、私と会うときはどっち？
カウンセラーよ。レインの場合はそれがいいって思ったの。
私、精神病じゃないの？私が見えるあれは、幻覚なんだって。
確かに、病気でそういった幻覚や妄想の症状が起こることはあるわ。
Oh my god, I'm so sick of this bitch.
これは直感だけど、レインはそんな感
You
じ
only
しない
have
わ。
all the symptoms of it. That
私、
doesn't
気にし
mean.
すぎ？
ひょっとしたらそうかもね。見えすぎたり聞こえすぎたりすることが、レ
She
イ
needs
ン
to
にス
see
トレスを
somebody
与えて
else.
るのかもしれないわ。
どうすればいいの？瞳子さん。
気にしないでって言っても気になるものね。
でも、もう気になってないよ。慣れてきた。でも、あれは慣れない。
あれって？
私が今の私じゃないの。
どんなレインなの？
私なの、その人も。
どうしてそう思うの？
よくわからない。瞳子さんは自分が自分だと思えないことってない？
後から考えると、私何考えてたんだろうってあるけど、その時に自分じゃないって感じたことはないな。レインは自分が2人いるって思うの？
違う。私は私で、そうじゃないの。
不思議ね。でもレインがそう感じるなら、それはそうなのよ。間違ってなんかないのよ。
でも、普通じゃない。
I think I'd like to wrap it up here because I'm tired. There's not a lot of people in chat, and I actually just want to play Hollow Knight right now. Like I'm kind of
Right. Actually, I am excited for that.
Yeah, I'm just like if no one's here to watch, then I'd rather wait until next week to continue. And I think I need to adjust the time scale again because like we started too late today, and everyone fell asleep. And I'd love to get some feedback if the stream's doing well, but because no one's here to give me any feedback, I can't tell. So this
Yeah,
may
we
not
have no idea.
This may not even be saving properly. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you. If anyone's left, thank you for watching. We're going to go ahead and find ourselves someone to raid real quick.
I'm really enjoying the story, though.
Me too, me too.
I'm wondering where we're gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, I think we know how it ends now. It's just all about understanding what the hell's going on with that. Anyways, thank you for being here. And we're going to go ahead and raid Waifu, who's playing Resident Evil 5. Maybe not. 2 viewers, okay, that's enough. That's enough for me to raid with. Right now, that's just me and you, Vey. So yeah, the raid would be pointless. Alright.